fabric. There was little spots. There was mummy spots, daddy spots, and baby spots.
Friends with the stripes.
Friends and stripes and zigzags who live next door.
Oh, they are. They're all good friends then, are they?
They're all good friends.
Oh, that's nice. Well, it is Christmas.
And we call it a story because it all works together. So there's 1/2 metre of each in this bundle. Now, that's 2.5 metres of fabric in total. This means that there's an awful lot of fabric there. Now, it is a canvas rather than well, it is a cotton, but it's cotton canvas, so it's a bit heavier.
Right.
So it's not necessarily for your quilting, this. It's more for your bag making, maybe cushions you could do with this,
Smart,
any kind of interior project. So maybe if you're thinking you've got
tablet computer sleeve.
Perfect for that. And maybe if you're thinking you've got maybe a kitchen dining set or something and you want everything to work in together, you could maybe do a blind. Do blind from one, because you can get these,
yeah, of course.
As well as the bundle. They are available as individual meters as well. So, do you want to do the bundle number?
Yes, I can. So the bundle number, if you like all of it, £34.99 for all of these. 803-161, £73 there. If you like them individually, here are the numbers for you. Here are the deets. Right, here we are. Now we got...
That's what we're having. Is that how it's going today?
Here are the deets. Now it's 285, oh dear, 285, 242, £14.99 for each option. You just select whichever one you'd like. Small spots, we got the stripes, we got the medium spots, we got the zigzag, and we got the large spots.
Crafty bands.
Crafty bands. There we go. They just missed it. They missed the fist pump. We have to do it again.
Crafty bands.
Crafty bands. £72 per option. So there we go. But if you can go for, just go for the bundle. Hang a minute. £34.99 for the bundle?
Yeah.
That's good value for money, considering one is £14.99.
So, just two on their own, just say you wanted a metre of the small spots and a metre of the stripes, they're £14.99 each. That makes £30.
Yes.
So you're getting your third one, or your fifth one, sorry, for just half.
You are,
that you're getting for £5 for that extra half metre.
That's great value, isn't it? That's brilliant value for money. There we are. Normally £16, so there we go, £72 if you just want to order one of them. Now then, oh, it's that time. We've got another joke, haven't we?
Fabric number joke.
Who doesn't eat on Christmas? A turkey because it's always stuffed. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
These are
Courtesy of our producer, Meg. Thanks,
and cheesier.
They're brilliant. I like these. These are good. Bring your floor. Right, now then. Wadding?
Wadding!
We got wadding. It won't be Christmas without wadding.
No. Well, we have these...
Here we
have these on all of the time, but they are so popular we bring them back again.
I can wrap you up in this.
Can you?
Yeah.
Watch the mic. Watch the mic.
Watch the microphone. There we are. That's a lot of wadding.
You got a carrot.
There are some wadding. Are you warm in there?
It's lovely.
It must be very warm in here.
Smashing.
Oh, you're dressed for the winter.
Yep.
Well, this is like a little suggestion, like a service
Maybe
suggestion.
we should make this the new picture.
Yes,
because I hate the picture for the wadding.
Really? Well, this should be wadding. It says it all, doesn't it? Look cozy in there. I can do the safety pin there. It's £9.99 if you like this wadding. Doesn't come with any. 2 metres of wadding. It's 938-775. A Merry Christmas. A Merry Christmas. You can keep that.
Thanks.
It's yours, but it's a present anyway. There we are. Now, we got this as well, actually, Hayley. What's this? What's this? Tell us about this.
Can you get me out of this and I'll explain the difference?
You must be very hot in there, actually, so I do panic.
I can never be hot
I might get a
enough.
complaint from HR. There we go. There we are.
Okay. So, wadding
I'll
is this thicker one. It's the hollow fibre one. You can see that there's a lot more air trapped in there. So, yes, it is great for if you want to be warm. But if you are looking to do quilting and things...
Well, when you say warm, how do you mean?
Well, this is a 4-ounce wadding, so this is a kind of a middle-of-the-road thickness. You can get thicker than this if you want to. That you would use, so if you wanted your project to have a little bit of depth to it, to have a bit of warmth to it, to be able to maybe machine quilt or applique onto it, and have those differences in height, so bring out definition in your work, then maybe that is the one to go for. If you are looking to have a more even texture, a flatter texture to it, and maybe if you're looking to do kind of bag making and things, this is batting. Now, ours is a special foam-backed one. So...
Batting?
Yes. Okay. Now, look.
Ah!
So if you were looking to create projects that have shape, have structure...
Oh, like bags, little carry bags.
Yeah, the little kind of boxes that you can make, and you can do that with this, and you can create that structure. It'll still be soft. It won't be as solid as a bosal.
So it makes it a bit rigid in a way. Gives it a bit of structure.
It does. It gives it a bit of structure. So it's absolutely fantastic for that. I mean, I've doubled that over, but if you're working with any of the specialist feet that we've brought you, like the flower foot and things, this is an amazing backing for that, because again, it allows that extra bit of travel for the tension on your machine and just makes the results much, much better.
Well, there we are. There's your batting. There's your batting. 6% of the batting has gone. I'm not going to wear the batting. It's £9.99, and that's 8 9s. Watch the microphone. The directors don't like it. It's 895 898, and that's £9.99.
I'm tempted now just to cut a hole in this one and make it into a massive.
Oh, we could do that for Santa bit. There we go. It doesn't go with the elf theme though. No,
we can get you a Santa hat, I'm sure.
No, I like this hat. Ali Higginbotham gave me.
Is it just because you don't have to do your hair today? Is that why you like the hat?
What, the hat hair? Look at that. It's bad, isn't it? The hat hair's terrible, isn't it? This is on a good day. Oh,
pretty special,
no, I need to get this back on.
Can I borrow the hat?
No, I'm embarrassing my hair. There we are. I look a bit gangster if I'm like this, you see.
Oh, you're a gangster elf.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. There's a joke there somewhere. Speaking of which, jokes.
No.
Ah, now the batting number. I think I've just done this actually. I'll do it again. It's £9.99, 895 898. Go on, you do the next joke. Are you ready for this?
Okay, can somebody give...
Now, this is from Patty on Facebook.
Okay.
Go.
What do cats sing at Christmas?
I don't know.
We fish you a Merry
Oh,
Christmas.
Love it. Patty, thank you very much, Patty. Nice jokes. Keep them coming, keep them coming, keep them coming, more jokes. We got vintage.
Oh,
no,
I was
hang on.
going calico, dude. We can go around the corner, that's fine. You go around the corner.
Should we do the calico? We can talk calico.
Okay, that's fine, and then I'll move the box.
Right, here we go.
Right, hang on, hang fire, I've got to check. Okay, this one and this one.
Right.
This one... This is medium weight and heavy weight. Now, I don't know how close we can get in on this, because everybody asks me what the difference is. So
what's the difference, Hayley?
This one here, this is the medium weight, and if you have a look, you can see that the weave is ever so slightly wider on this one here.
It's that posh vanilla ice cream colour with bits of chocolate in it, you know what I mean? It's one of them.
So this one is medium weight and this one is heavy weight. So the difference is the heavy weight you would use for those projects that need, again, that little bit more structure, that little bit more rigidity to them.
Yeah.
So rigidity to them. So things like blinds, things like, you know, strong tote bags and things like that.
Yeah.
That's what I would use the heavy weight for. If I was doing just kind of slightly lighter projects, you can feel the difference. You can feel the difference physically in the weight of them as well. You're just having a rummage.
Having a rummage there. You really can. You really can.
And what we always say, we say this every single time, when you get it, it is a loom state fabric. That's why we can bring it to you at this price. You need to wash, dry, iron it before you use it, because especially the heavyweight, if you just wash it and stick it over a washing line to dry, it will go like cardboard.
Right.
And then everybody panics and goes, oh my God, what have I done to it? It's gone like cardboard.
In that voice as well?
Yeah, they do.
Right.
They ring us up, oh my God!
Oh dear. Oh really? What traumatic
As soon as we
time.
hear that, we know, you've washed your
I know what you've done. Looks like card.
Now, there's two solutions to that. One is just to kind of keep it moving while it's drying. So either tumble dryer or just keep moving it around while it's drying. Dear me. You'd think we've been on the sauce. It's just the sweets.
No, I've had a lot of sugar today.
Yeah, we've had a lot of sugar. We've had some popcorn,
so many
haven't
mince pies that I feel, oh,
we've had some popcorn as well. It's been lovely.
We had some popcorn, didn't we?
Nice. It's sweet and salty at the same time.
Sweet and salty.
Amazing.
We can't decide, can we? Pour it all in. Pour it all in. Joy, there's been a lot of snacks next door.
Well, I've got a lot of snacks.
I can't eat anything.
We're about to work Christmas Eve, so I think it's only right.
I think it's only right. Absolutely. Well.
So medium weight or heavy weight, it depends on what you're going to use it for.
Absolutely,
yeah. Both over there.
They're both over there. If you like the heavyweight, details bottom of the screen. That's £9.99 for 2 metres. If you like the medium, £9.99 for the medium weight. Here's just moving the stairs, and that's 140386
you know, Alex
is your item number. Oh well, I was busy. Alex does. Oh, well, you may feel bad now.
Well, you can help when we've got to carry it back to the beginning.
Hey, I didn't want to draw attention to it, did I?
I think that ship sailed.
Right, more time for a joke. Here we are. Right, now, here we are. Are we ready for this? Right, here we go. Oh, here we are.
Right,
are you ready for this?
Ready.
Now then, if you've got a cup of tea in your hand...
your turn to guess the punchline.
Yes, your turn to run it. As well as off winter. If you've got a cup of tea, put it down because you might drop it. It's that funny.
OK.
If you're about to put brandy butter onto your cake or pie, you may drop it.
OK, it's that good, is it?
It's knee-shakingly good. All right? Who hides in the bakery at Christmas? A mince spy. It's actually quite good. Oh, no. Courtesy of an online website. I can't remember which one it is, but there's... Hey, let me help you with that, Hayley. There we go. Right. Now then, what have we got here? Vintage Bloom.
What?
Vintage Bloom.
No, do it again with a funny voice.
Vintage Bloom. I can't remember how I did it. That's how I speak. The Bouquet residence.
Lady of the house speaking.
Oh, when was the last time you saw that?
Probably Christmas.
Probably Christmas, yeah.
It's usually on at Christmas.
Go on, do the impression.
What?
The Bouquet residence.
Bouquet residence, lady of the house speaking.
Classic, classic. Right.
Everybody who's at the gallery's too young. They've got.
Yeah.
I've got no
Who's
idea
that?
what you're on about.
What are they on about? Well, we don't know what we're on about most of the time,
No,
actually,
we
do we
don't.
really? Well then, should we talk about some
Okay.
fabric?
So these are the vintage bloom ones. There's two colours in here. We've got we've got the green and the pink.
You're right there, Haley.
Oh, I
You've been
think we're
laughing.
allowed. Oh, surely we're allowed.
We're
that
not
one.
saying that one out. No, no. They said something rude.
Somebody put it on Facebook then.
No, we're not doing that. It's rude. Lovely fabric we got here.
It is beautiful. Now, this is exactly the same pattern that's printed on both of them. So the only thing that's different in these is the background. That's why they work so well together. And you can pick any of these colours to tone in with it and you'll be absolutely fine. So any other greens, pinks, purples, blues, yellows, any of those additional colours will work beautifully with this. And we've got the half-metre bundles on the show that will work fantastically with this, and it's the same item number, so if you decided you did want one of each, it would just be one P&P.
There we go.
P&P 5.
P&P, high five, like it. £9.99, and that's pink or the green. It's
Pink,
138
green,
pink or green.
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 Pink. Green.
Pink.
Pink. Green.
434. 138 434 is your item number. Dear, are we all right?
Joke.
Oh, joke. Joke. Right, here we are. Here we are. Oh, what does... I've got another one. They've got one backstage. What did Santa do when he went speed dating? He pulled a cracker! Oh dear, have you got a worse joke than this? Oh God, that was quite a good one actually. We like to know your worst Christmas jokes. Write them on our Facebook page, the Hochanda one, and we do check it regularly. We'll try and read them out for you. Well then, please do actually, because I'm running out.
Dude, you've not done one of these for a while. You keep going like this, and everything's shortly is just going to go.
It's fine.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, it's fine. I'm on edge now. Right then. Careful!
No, I'm gentle.
Oh, right.
Gentle.
Right, now what have we got here?
Waft, waft, waft. This is the half-metre floral fun bundle. It's 5 half-metres, so it's 2.5 metres in total.
Oh, we get all of these?
You get all of these. You get half a metre of each. Now, these work beautifully together, so you've got an instant project
Instant
there.
project, yeah.
Instant project, or if you're just starting out.
What do you envision with a project? What do you think?
I think it lends itself to home decor, this one.
Yes,
I think rather than... Because the half metres are maybe not quite enough, unless it's child's clothes or something my size. Then...
Oh, Haley.
These jeans are age 13, man.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, they fit perfectly. Oh, dear. I wish, and if I did, I kid myself that I can fit into skinny jeans. I like a skittle being held upside down. It's just terrible. Yeah. An upside down pear. Yeah.
Like a skittle?
No, like a skittle.
Like I thought you meant the sweets.
Well, no, because they're circular. The bowling pins, the skittles. Yeah, thank you.
I was just envisaging loads of sweets in your trousers.
No, that would be strange, wouldn't it? It would be strange.
Too many.
They're in here. They're in here. No, I look like a pair with skinny jeans, so I just can't do it. I can't wear hats. I look like a bald egg if I wear a hat as well. Like, no, there's one. This is like a beanie hat. I can't do it.
Oh, no? Okay.
No, I can't do it. So, you know, you're not the only one who's... All right, now,
Hang on.
So we go. Oh, your chair, your stage.
What?
Right. Now then, so now we've got this option here. This is the big price, big save price. We've moved. Right, they've been popular. We've got these ones too.
Did we do this one?
I didn't, did I? We didn't,
Oh,
did I?
we didn't have a joke either, did we?
Right, we'll bring them back for you. Let's focus for a bit. Here we are.
Concentrating.
Now then, my bad.
Perfect for a
5
project.
half metres, all delivered to your door, £22.99. Add your P&P, saving £7. There we go.
£7.
Now then, £7.
Did
We've
you
got
do the
another
number
joke.
there?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
I think.
that's fine.
Why did... Oh, this is this one. Why did Santa have to go to the hospital?
I
I
don't
want to know this one. Because of... because of his poor elf. Oh, dear.
Elf check.
Elf check. Good, that would have been good. Oh, dear. Right, now there. Now, we've also got the tonal stripes. These ones here. Now, we've only got one left. One left. They need a new home. We got, I mean, one. One. Not 1,000. Like, one.
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 That's it.
Was like the blue or the brown.
Right. So, do we actually throw them at this point? Or...
Not sure. We'll throw them shortly.
Okay.
We have to wait, because technically they're not
I'll
sold
put them
out.
back over there, then.
Do you do that? There we go, £9.99, so, I mean, they're really limited stock. 122874 is your item number. Now then, what goes 000?
Santa backwards.
Yeah, oh, come on, that's the bad one. I like it. Why does Santa have...
I only know that because we did these panels about November time.
Right.
And there was a reindeer one and a Santa one and one that said ho, ho, ho. And I said it was for all year round. Just turn it upside down and it was a surprise.
I think that was meant to share with you, actually. I've brought it back now. Yes, I do.
That's the only reason I got that one.
Right, well, there we go. You're quick. Quick off the mark. Now, we've also got these cotton spots on the show.
Yes, these are on a poplin. The same spots colours are in both colours, so you can kind of mix and match them if you wish. Either will come with 1 metre in the pattern and ½ a metre in the plain. So you've got all of those same colours in each of them. So you've got the blues, same blue, same green, same yellow, and then the khaki colour that's the background on this one is actually the spot on the cream one. And
spot
it's the
on,
same,
that, isn't it?
It is spot on. Crafty band.
It hits the spot, doesn't it? Really. Oh dear. Now we've got the cream and lavender, or the khaki and blue.
Khaki and blue.
So there go. I like the khaki and blue, like a sandy khaki.
It's nice. It's an unusual colour, and that's why we've kind of brought it, because I think that sometimes we like things that are a little bit
It's worth getting
different,
both, because if you get both, and that is a project, I suppose.
Well, they will work together, and again, it's the same item number. So if you did choose both, you'd get 1 metre of this, 1 metre of this, and 1 metre of that.
I see.
So that's 3 metres. So that's a fairly big project out of 3 metres.
It
Fantastic
is.
for a backing for a quilt as well.
Of course, of course.
Because it ties in lots of different colours.
Well, if you were to order the cream and the khaki in the same transaction, you only pay the P&P once. Unless, of course, you're a Freedom member, in which case all of your P&P is capped at £6.97 a month. Don't you know? Each option, £9.99.
£6.97.
I don't know. I never asked. It just is. It just is, really. Just is. And there's no contracts either, because you can try it for a month, see how you get on. I've got commitment issue. I don't do contracts. I've got a commitment issue. Now, there we go. If you'd like to go for this...
marriage.
Yes. I'm single. It's 936 763 is your item number. Don't draw my attention to it. It's Christmas. There's a lonely time. Oh, thanks. Watch the microphone. Directors don't like it. There we go. £9.99 is saving £3.
Do you want to give Charlie a Christmas cuddle as well? Because he's lonely.
Thanks, Sorella. Thanks, Sorella.
Does anybody else want to come and give Charlie a Christmas cuddle?
Oh.
So
I feel better.
You feel better now? So you fixed it.
Right. Well then, what are we doing now? Oh, we've had an email.
Yay!
We've had an email come in from Fran. It's a joke.
Fran,
thank you very much. What do you get if you eat tinsel?
Sparkly poo!
What? What was it? Tinselitis? Oh dear.
And sparkly poo.
No, we can't say that. Hayley, please. I can't believe you just said that. Oh.
We'll do some fat quarters instead. It's fine.
I think you should be ashamed, young lady. Thank you very much, Fran. Lovely joke, Fran. Keep them coming in. Keep them coming in. That's fantastic. It was Fran, wasn't it?
Shall we come back to these in a minute? Because I think there's a technical issue.
Is there?
Yes.
Well, time for another joke then.
Shall we?
Is it time for another joke? Well, we're still talking technical issue.
Technical issue. I'm going back on the box.
Merry Christmas, by the way. Merry Christmas. Hope you're having a lovely day.
Well, I don't want to... look.
I've only got one left in my extensive list.
OK.
Have I done this one? I can't remember. What do Santa's elves learn in school? Sorella knows this.
The alphabet.
The alphabet, yes, Sorella. Well done. You got that same joke as I did. Oh no, I'm out.
Oh, well, we need you to email more in
I'm out. I'm out. Right, we need some emails.
Come on, Facebook peeps, we know you're there.
We've got about another 25 minutes on the show.
25 minutes. That's plenty of time. Get jokes in. Get jokes in.
I mean, don't worry if they're bad. In fact, if they're bad, I prefer that. I like bad jokes, as you may have guessed, actually. Regular viewers will agree. Now, we've got plenty of fake snow falling. We haven't got any details. But we'll try and get some... Do you like the CGI, though? It's good.
I like it.
Hollywood needs to watch
out.
out.
Oh, look at it!
Whoa! Here we go. Here we go.
Catch it!
Oh, it's cold. I'm going to blow it away now. Watch, I'm going to blow it away. I'm going to blow it away.
You're so magical.
I know. I know. Well
wow.
then.
Aren't we all proud of our career choices?
Yes, we are actually. Yeah. Hollywood, watch out. Without CGI. Oh, this hat makes me head right.
Are you hot?
Yeah, I'm a little hot and bothered.
Take it off?
No, I've got hat hair.
Well, does anybody mind?
That's just neat to the normal, actually, isn't it, really? Right, now, there we go. Have we got any more jokes,
Well,
Corinne?
how about if we take it off, and if anybody emails and complains about the hair, we'll put it back on.
Yes, we will do. OK.
OK,
right.
Then you don't have to be too hot.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, then, should we talk about some fat quarters?
Technical difficulties fixed.
Would you like to move your stage down?
No, I'm all right here,
okay.
Look, because it's...
Well, do you really feel bad after the last savage
it's
insults?
when we've got these big boards as well, then apparently I'm floating head.
Oh, yes, I see. It could be scary, yes. So, we've got options here. How does this work?
Right, so what you'll get is, we've got loads here, just loads of different options here. You will get 8. It will be a complete kind of lottery and a complete gamble what you get.
8?
But they are 100%
it's a lucky dip, really.
Cotton.
Oh, right.
So they're fantastic for quilting, fantastic for stash building. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more I need. That'll do.
Right.
So we will choose them for you. And it'll be a complete mix. There may be Christmas ones in there, but they will all be 100% cotton. That works out at £1.25 per fat quarter.
£1.25, and it was guaranteed to get 8 of them. As well as guaranteed they're going to be 100% cotton.
Yes, they will all be 100% cotton. So fantastic as a stash builder. If you're doing a make to sell, or maybe you're doing projects, because I know a lot of people make projects for, you know, kind of baby units and things like that.
Yeah.
Fantastic for that, because obviously it's a fantastic price for a lot of different colours and colourways. So if you're doing a pliqué as well, brilliant for that, because you can just pick and choose little bits out. There'll be something for everybody in each of these.
Well, there's bound to be. Well, there we go. £9.99, you're saving £10. Saving £10, and that's 8 fat quarters. It's 802682. So there we go. Now then, we got another joke here. Why was the Brussels... I know that. Why was the Brussels... Is this appropriate, this one? I can't remember. No. Why is the Brussels sprout sent to prison?
Sorry, Meg's been proper on it all day, and we've been quite inappropriate.
Meg's our producer. I know. One earlier was very rude.
Meg would not give you the joke if...
It was quite offensive. Now then, I'm maybe cry, actually. So, now the joke is, what was it again? Why was the...
Sprout sent to prison.
Why was the Brussels sprout sent to prison? Because it was a repeat offender.
Yeah, I think sprouts don't agree with some people.
Oh, I see. Didn't get that.
I quite like sprouts.
I haven't got a problem with sprouts.
I quite like sprouts.
You know, I have to gear myself up. Right, come on, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to eat it.
I quite like them.
They're not. They're a strange thing, though, aren't they? Really? Why do you not eat them more often then?
I do.
Do you?
As soon as they come in,
How
like
often?
Sprouts. Once that, because they don't come in till about autumn time, do they?
I don't know.
But yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy your sprouts tomorrow.
Thanks. I don't know what we're having tomorrow. I'm not cooking it. It's mint.
Oh. Bring your own sprouts then. There we go, £9.
That might be frowned upon.
It's a bit rude, isn't it? Slap those on. There we are. Now, whoever's cooking, man or wife. It's 802682, both equal. £9.99.
I'm going to leave you to dig yourself out your own hole.
No, I've dug myself out of it. I think everyone's both equal. Now then, let's have a look at the website. Here we go. This is the website here. Now then, any questions? Do dial the number 01733 60 2000. There we are. Now then, well, a lovely show. Haley's just moving her floor so we can show you the next one. You can hear it now, can't you? Now, we've got the fat quarters. We've got all these different options. By the way, the canvas story, that's very, very popular, £34.99. But we've also got... Oh, I've just dropped the stage.
You just dropped my box.
I know.
I'm going to change my name.
As well. Don't forget the batting. It's 2 minutes of batting.
I'm going to change my name.
What to what?
I'm going to change my surname from Smith to On the Box.
Right, you should do.
Yeah.
Haley on the box. Oh, that's why I understand it now. You said that earlier. Right. So then, what have we got?
Back in the room.
Back in the room. So now we've got the grey and the pink. Now this is the Japanese floral.
Which is this one here.
80%'s gone actually, so this one's flying out.
Beautiful fabric, fantastic print on here, and that really lovely foil detail as well. Really, really soft gold on there as well. If your head's itchy, just take it off.
No, I tried to do that when I was out of vision, but you drew attention then, didn't you?
Sorry, have I ruined the magic of television again?
Yes, you have. Pulled us out of the realms of disbelief. There we go. Now then, so...
I don't think I've ever been in that realm.
No, I haven't
I've got to drag a massive crap.
How are we still here?
I don't know.
No. There we go. I just turn up. I can come here for a laugh. Now we've got
I just turn up.
I'm just wandering around and they offer me a job.
Just in the car park?
Yeah, I was lost. Now then, so we got the grey and the pink, or we got the other option here, which is
the sage and the peach.
The sage and the peach. There we go. £9.99. This one's approaching 2/3. 697,791. Seriously, thanks very much. We do love our jobs, really.
We do love them.
We do love Justin. We love you. Thanks. Thanks for the last 2.5 or 28 months. Has it been now?
Yeah.
Launched in August 2015, and thank you to you at home. It's all because of you. We're still here. We're growing and growing and growing. And seriously, very Merry Christmas and thank you very much. Now, we've had a joke from...
Go,
is it Danny? Danny, what do you call a shark that delivers presents?
Santa Jaws.
Good one. Santa Jaws. Danny, brilliant. I love that one. Santa Jaws. Danny, any more? Keep them coming through, my friends, because we've got about another 20 minutes. We need to keep them coming through. And I'm out, actually. I'm out of jokes. That's brilliant.
OK, yeah, this is the canvas. Hang on.
You're right there. Oh, there, I'm helping. There we go. Now, so we got these 5. Well, it's an awkward angle. So we got this 5. What are you doing there? Like
Nothing. I'm not doing anything.
Right, now...
What we're doing? Grey story.
Grey story?
Waft. Waft, waft.
Waft?
There you go. Done. Waft.
Well, no, 803-161.
Done.
Right,
Next.
£34.99. You get a half metre of each of these. However, you can just get one of them for a different item number.
For a different item number.
It's under a different item number.
Oh, yeah, it is, yes. So what we've done...
£14.99, I believe the price was.
This is a canvas much, much heavier than normal, so fantastic for bag making, fantastic for home decor, fantastic for embroidery, actually, because it's that little bit heavier, you don't necessarily always have to have a hoop on it, so you can just do little bits and pieces, so great for machine embroidery as well. So it comes as that whole story, so half a metre of each, or you can get it as individual metres, and they're on the side of the screen.
Right, there they are right now. £14.99 for one of these. So that's a metre, so that's 1 metre of this. The small spot, the stripe medium spot, or we got the large spot there, obviously the zigzag there, it's obvious, isn't it? £14.99. Now then, I need to ask you an important... Where you go?
I'm just bringing this in
I need to ask you and you an important
fantastic
question.
for this kind of project as well. This is just one I found dangling about on the set. But it wasn't dangling.
That's very
It was
smart.
It was sitting on the shelf. But this kind of canvas is perfect for this project because you could put that over the top, use a trim that's just kind of stapled around the edge, and then just another piece of canvas here. So that's not a huge amount of fabric there to get quite a lot of impact. And with having 2.5 metres in that grey story, you could do an awful lot of those boxes.
You could do a lot. Very neat, isn't it? Very neat.
Take it away now.
Very nice. £34.99. That's for if you want a half metre of each, and that's at 803-161. Or you can get a metre of each, £14.99, or 5 half metres. Now, Hayley.
Joke time.
What happened to this naughty this man? What happened to the man who stole an advent calendar?
What happened?
He got 25 days. I like it. Who sent that one in? Oh, that was our own research backstage. Thank you very much, backstage. That's fantastic. If you're watching, we've had lots of you sent us lots of Christmas jokes. We'd like to hear more Christmas jokes.
We do love the Christmas jokes. Send more in.
The worse they are, the better, I think, really. So bad they're good. Yeah, yes.
Excellent. Let's do the... I'm coming around the corner.
Right, here we go. There we are.
Thank you.
You've got your stage, you've got your floor. Right, now there we go. Now, should we talk about the...
What should we do first?
Do the batting and the wadding first. Right, wadding!
Wadding!
There we are. How much have we got here?
You have a metre and a half tall, as we can prove by this measurement here.
Which is you.
Which is me.
So you're 150 centimetres,
yep,
give or take.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
And you've got 2 metres wide.
Right, lovely. It's a lot, isn't it?
It is. So if you know, do you want to make a snowman?
Yes, please. Yes, there we go. Now it fits you perfectly. So there we are. Wrap you around. Now, don't want you going too hot. You going too hot in there? You are. Watch the microphone. Upsets the current. There we are. It's
just got weird again.
It's just got weird, isn't it? It's 938 775. That's £9.49.
You need to make that face.
No, I'm joking. You look very cute. They're very snuggly in there.
It was lovely and snuggly.
Were you nice and warm?
I was. It was lovely and warm.
Good, good. Right. So we've got the wadding. Now tell us about your batting. No,
just have a fold.
No, you're batting.
Okay. So the wadding, that's your hollow fibre though. That's one you want for warmth, for depth in your project. This one is the batting. It's foam backed. We're one of the only people who do a foam backed batting. Now that gives it that extra little bit.
So what's the actual batting part then?
The batting bit is usually this soft bit. It's almost like a felted polyester.
Right.
Top. It feels like a kind of a felt on the top of it.
Yes, yes, it doesn't.
And it's the foam on the back that makes ours that little bit special. It just makes it a bit more rigid. So if you're looking for those structural projects, perfect. And also, if you are working with any kind of specialist feet, perfect for that as well, because it's kind of thick enough. The foam gives it enough bounce to be able to work through it and get a really nice kind of tension on your stitches.
Oh, is it? I think because it stands up like that, if you got little bags, just to have next to you when you're sewing, to put your offcuts in there, so you want them to stay open.
For that.
Lovely idea.
But if you are going to want rigidity in your projects, then double it over, because that's what we find works best.
Lovely. OK, there we are. £9.99, 2 metres of the batting polyester. It's 895,898. There we are. Now, I'm going to bat this back to you. And, there we go. That was bad, wasn't it? Right, now we've got the fat quarters.
Push it down a bit. There you go.
There we go. Oh, we've got the calico on the show, too. You can see it on the website. We'll do that in a second, actually. But let's talk about these fat quarters, because these are very popular.
OK. So it can be any 8.
OK.
I've brought about 16 down here, just so that you can see there's a kind of big variety in what you might get. They are all 100% cotton. How many have I got, Charlie? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more, please. Or you're just picking the one you like? Yes. OK, there we go.
That's why I love that, right? It's cool, isn't it?
So, but essentially, what it is, it's the best of all the fabrics that we have throughout the year.
Yep.
So, if there's not enough on a roll, because we really need full rolls to have shows with them, so if there's not enough on a full roll, then that's what happens to it. We chop it all up into fat quarters, and then you do exceptionally well, because you get...
You're happy, we're happy. Yeah,
you get 8 for £9.99.
Yeah, isn't great? So it's guaranteed we'll get 8. It'll be a variety.
It'll be a variety. It probably will be some of the ones that you've seen here today, but in what order, I don't necessarily know.
We don't know, but what you do know, you get 8 for £9.99, and they're all going to be 100% cotton. I really like this. I really like that. That's my favourite. Isn't this... It's nice, isn't it? £9.99, and that's £10 saving. 802-682. That is for all of the fat quarters. Now then, we've got the calico. We'll have a look at that in a second. Oh, the batting, the 2 metre batting, limited stock. It's £9.99.
We put huge amounts of this on every time.
Yeah, you do. You do.
And it always goes, because it's such a... Oh no.
There we go. I've committed myself now.
You can be the snowman this time. Watch your mic.
No, that's fine. Watch
your mic and twirl.
It's guarded.
Twirl.
So there we go. It's £9.99. It's 895,898 is your item number. It's quite good, actually.
Should we do both?
Yes.
At the same time?
No, I'll be really hot with that.
No, I'll have one and you can have one.
There we go. You should wear that one. There we go. It's 895,898. Your item number. Quote that. Give our course entering. It's 01733 60 2000. We can shop on our website, hochanda.com.
Best show ever.
It's nice, isn't it? There we go. Let's start this all day. Let's start this rest of the day.
Shall we?
Right, now then. What else we got? Oh, the calico. So about the calico. You're right there in your wadding. I'm stuck in my batting. I'm stuck in my batting, Hayley. My batting.
You batting boy.
Yeah, my batting, look. I'm stuck in my batting. Right, here we go. It's quite hot in this batting. Right, now then. Oh, technically it's sold out. It's technically sold out. Oh.
God, throw it out.
Look at see the cameras and everything. What's happened? What's happened? Hello.
Well, you have to throw it out, so just throw you were in it. Chucked you as well.
I could have hurt myself. I could have tripped.
No, we're all
HR,
health and safety,
where's
dog.
HR?
We're fine.
Right then, there we go. There's a batting. Gone. Batting's gone.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
We're safe. Health and safety
Health
first.
and safety. We're all health
It's
and
all in
safety.
control,
It's all
isn't
good.
it? Health and safety. Right, now then. Oh
Okay,
dear.
so we've got the calico. You've got your medium weight or your heavy weight in the calico. Just one of those really, really useful staples. So if you're screen printing, it's fantastic. If you're doing mixed media and you're looking for canvas bases, fantastic.
So this is the heavy
If you're
one, I
going
can
to
tell
do that, I would probably recommend the heavyweight because the weave's that little bit tighter on the heavyweight.
It feels a bit more rigid. Not rigid, but do you know what I mean?
But if you're not going to wash it and you're just going to make mixed media things with it, it's perfect for that. You can staple it around a canvas, which means you've got the flexibility not to have specific sizes of canvas.
Right.
You can make something your own size. You can make something that was heart-shaped. You can make something that was round, oval, whatever you like, because you've got the fabric, you can make it into whatever shape you wish.
Okay.
And if you were doing sewing projects, then probably... You're right, lovely.
Fine, yeah, it's not with the jackets, right. Come on.
After the number.
No, we'll do it. Yes, I know,
Fabric, number, joke.
Yes, I know. Right, so we got the...
That was a very complicated meeting we had to come up with that format, didn't we?
It was, wasn't it? It took
Fabric,
hours around the
meeting,
boardroom.
Joke.
It was, yes. So, we got the heavyweight fabric.
Heavyweight, this is the medium weight.
Detail
So
bottom of the screen.
general projects with this one, general sewing projects, anything that you want to be that bit more rigid, that bit more structure to it, things like blinds, then it's the heavyweight you want.
I see. Well, there we go. If you like that, it's the medium weight. It's a 2 metres that, £9.99. 140386. So there we go.
Go on then.
Right. What did... Oh, hang on. No, hang on. No, hang on. What was it?
Ruined.
What did Santa do to the elves if they underperformed at work? He gave them the sack.
That would be coming our way shortly.
There we are. Yes, I'll see you later. Perhaps. £9.99. Oh, I thought it was a good one. It's not. I can't take credit for that. I read it online. It's at 102041 for the heavyweight cotton. That's for 2 metres. That £9.99. By the way, we're talking about all these postage and packaging. Add your P&P £2.95. Unless you're a Freedom member, you do not pay any postage and packaging. It's all capped at £6.97 a month. Apart from the unlimited standard delivery, you get exclusive member discounts. And a member badge to wear. So there we are. And I've got to say, when we do these live broadcasts, it's lovely to see so many of you wearing your Freedom member badges. It's fantastic. Now, you also get a monthly newsletter. 888 is the item number, and that's £6.97. If you're wondering what that rustling noise is, it's Hayley trying to subtly eat a chocolate.
I found a chocolate.
You did. What do you mean you found it? You brought these in.
In case we got hungry.
Because you're hungry. Join the show. Join a live show. West Christmas, isn't it?
Everybody's doing it at home.
Yes, I know. They aren't they? Should we go back here? Should we go here? These are very pretty. You're right there. Right, I'll carry on. I want you to finish your meal first. It's £9.99. You're saving £3. It's a 94. There's a 3-course meal under here. Now, we've got 3 different options, blue, red or bright.
Okay.
So look at the blue.
This is the blue one. You've got lots of the darker colours in here. Your navies, your reds, your kind of bottle greens. And then I'm busy laughing at Charlie. They're showing him here. Are you eating more chocolate? And no, I'm laughing at Charlie and his itchy hat.
What is this?
Charlie and his itchy hat. There's a dance to go with that and everything.
Well, it probably is somewhere, yeah.
Charlie and his itchy hat.
Sadly, we haven't got time for that, though, have we?
No, we haven't, because we're doing stripy fabric.
Yes.
So this is the blue option. In the middle, we've got the red there. So there's lots of red stripes within there, but it's also got those blues, purples, yellows, oranges. Lots and lots of different colours within there. So you can pick and choose. You can add extra colours in. Fantastic, again, for a backing for a quilt, because it comes with so many colour options.
Yeah.
Fantastic for dressmaking, for skirts and things as well. And then you've got the bright option as well. So you've got lots of those really almost neon colours within there.
Well, there's a lot of that. That is really bright, isn't it? It's beautiful. Well, there we go. For the orange, that's what we call the bright, the red or the blue. That's £9.99, and that's 924 475 for the blue. Now, she's
Oh,
turning
hi,
it down a
Molly.
little bit. Hi, Molly. Hi, everyone. Merry Christmas. We'll just say hello to you when they walk in, all right? Hi, Swella.
Do you want to give Charlie a cuddle because he's lonely?
No, she's ill.
Oh,
Don't,
yeah.
oh, she's got germs. Don't cuddle her.
All these excuses I get, honestly. There we go. Now, let's move on. We've got £12.99.
That's harsh, you know, trying to get
it's
out of
fine.
cuddling
I'm
him.
usually get used to
Dave
it.
wouldn't hug me because I'm ill.
Dave wouldn't hug you.
Dave hugs anybody.
We like Dave. Good old Dave. £12.99. It's 725.
Have I started rumours?
545. Maybe. I'll nice to catch up with Dave Bradford. A nice mince pie. Now then, let's have a look at these. These are the floral fabrics.
These are really, really cute because these will go with so many things. Fantastic for paper piecing because you've got quite a small print there, so brilliant for getting a lot of detail in small pieces, maybe if you're using a 1-inch. And then fantastic for borders and edgings as well, because if you have a look at that, if I hold that there, squeeze it in at the top.
Beautiful.
There you go. I'll slide it down, look. Oh, there you go.
So
It's brilliant
beautiful.
for little borders and things because you can still get quite a lot of pattern in quite a small space there.
Oh, you do, don't you?
So you can still get quite a lot of detail on, say you're putting binding on...
English
quilts or
paper
something.
piecing. I
You
can
could.
envision that with that
Well,
lovely
it's
technique.
fantastic for that because it's got quite a small pattern repeat.
So you're not going to
you can-
distort the
No,
pattern,
you can
are
get
you?
quite... If you're using kind of 1-inch and quite small pieces that some people like to work in these really
That'd
shiny
be
patterns.
lovely, actually. That'd be
But we
hexagons or
actually
something.
get a lot of people asking for small patterns for dolls' houses and things.
Oh, right.
And these would be fantastic for kind of curtains and things in there.
That'd be a nice idea. Very nice idea. Well, there we go. We think what ideas you got. Who knows what this will become in your own house. Or maybe for a gift for somebody, of course. £12.99 is the tiny floral sprigs, the blue, beige and the green. So it's half a metre of each.
Waft.
725 545 is your item number.
I think
There we
it
go.
only works when you actually say waft.
Waft. Why don't you do waft?
Because that's what me and Alex do.
Right, now then, we've also got the Japanese. Oh, we've got. Are these gone? Oh, they're nearly gone. They're nearly gone. These, we can't throw it yet.
We scared everybody with the one left.
I know. There we go. The grey and the pink is limited stock for these Japanese florals. So there we go.
Have you not done a show with a box for a while?
No, not for a while. Not
Forget about
with
the
the stage.
inconvenience.
No, it's not inconvenient. As long as you're happy, as long as you're all right.
I haven't got a choice. The big boss says I have to have the box.
Really?
Yep.
Well, let's put health and safety first.
Well, that's why it's got the orange tape on.
Well then,
Just
now
in case
then,
I fall off.
we need some
Then
hazard
it's
tape around
my
this.
fault.
We need a fence around that. Now that we've got these two options for you, which one would you go for and why?
Right, I prefer the grey one.
Why?
Why?
Yes.
Because I just prefer the colours in it.
Right.
So it's got a really kind of, it's almost like a petrol-y, bluey grey in this one. With the really light grey in there as well. Pink, purple, and a bit of yellow in there. And also that really nice foiling.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Very
We've teamed
smart.
it with that really bright pink, which works so well with the kind of brightest colour that's available in the pattern itself.
In the pattern itself, well, there we go. So £9.99, that's the grey and the pink. Limited stock, 10% or less remaining. If that's in your basket, please do get it checked out. Don't want you to miss out the grey and the pink. Now, I've also got the sage and the peach. Now, this is my favourite, you know. This is beautiful. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Now then, this is a lovely... Oh, it's just sold out. Now, that means you get... you like throwing
Suella's
things,
not
don't you?
here. Run like the wind, so she's holding on to
Poor
us.
Suella. Oh, that's pretty much running in to catch the...
I was checking on Mickey.
Okay,
Nick,
you
is Nick
ready?
Oh, I'm on edge. Oh, I was on edge then.
Then you as well.
I know. Well, you're brave. Throwing that at the cameras. And
Oh.
Suella, of course. Now
Now
then,
you can see the
so that
sticky
one's
tape.
sold out. That one's sold out. We've got
See
this
that
one
there?
left, though. This is
Sage and
the
peach.
sage and peach.
So that really kind
My
of greeny
favourite,
grey
actually.
background, really, really unusual colour, actually, that. And then we've teamed it with that dusky pink, which is the kind of darkest
It's
of
like
the
a
colours that are
corally
coming in
pink.
there.
It's very smart. Very, very smart. Well, there we go. £9.99. It's 697,791. Saving £5. Don't forget. So you get half a metre of the floor design, half a metre of the plain fabric there. So it's £9.99. Now then, the batting sold out. Where's the
it's
batting?
round there.
The
It was
batting's
on
over
you, and I threw you out.
Thanks, Suella. Batting's sold out. The batting's gone.
We'll have
Well,
to
they've
go
got
the
that.
other side of the
Don't worry,
monitor for
brought
this.
it back
Are you
in,
ready?
really.
Yay!
There we go. So, what have you got yours?
I like that one.
It's not, I love
yeah,
the
I like
camera.
it. Look.
No. Oh. It's a bit strange,
Hello,
isn't it, down
Lewis.
there? We're just saying hello to people walking. Hi, Lewis, you all right?
Come over this way a bit, and then you can be on camera 6.
No professionalism this hour.
No, there wasn't any in the last one.
We've got 10 seconds left.
Come and have a
Thanks so
wave.
much for tuning in. Hayley, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Lewis. Merry Christmas. You see Lewis later on. I'll see you on Boxing Day. Bye-bye. 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 Wave. Now, if you're like me, you'll probably need a breather after that show. We've joined Decor after the break. We've got Tonic Big Save One Day Special, and then Craft Yourself Silly One Day Special later on. Oh, brace yourself for that, won't you? We'll see you live after a bit. That's it for me. See you on Boxing Day. Have a good Christmas.
Hi, my name is Maggie and I'm from Impressions Crafts. I've been running my business now for 15 years. It's a small family-run business in the south of Cheshire. We have a large craft shop. We sell all sorts of beading and jewellery supplies. I have a passion for making jewellery. I love working with the loose seat style flower beads, and we make thousands and thousands of angels and have been doing so for the last few years. We've been bringing to Hochanda lots of lovely beading kits, jewellery, for necklaces and bracelets and earrings. And we also bring a wide range of angels and accessories, beading accessories like bookmarks. And we also have our range of laser cut sun catchers and mobiles, all the lovely crafty beads. Hope you can tune into my shows, and looking forward to seeing you on Hochanda.
Hello, I'm Robert Adams from Papercrafts, and I've been designing products for crafters for over 15 years. I really enjoy making cards, and I hoped that I can bring you projects that will be inspirational to make. I'm really excited as the designer to bring you a product that I know will look fantastic but is simple and easy to make. And they also come with comprehensive instructions, so you're never going to get lost in the making process. As a designer and a crafter, I take pride in being in control of all of the processes, and also using the best quality materials in everything that we make and design. I hope you can join me on Hochanda for future shows, where I'll be launching our latest products.
Good afternoon, and I'm joined by Nikki. Hello, Nikki.
Hiya. You
Looking
right?
forward to this. Yes, very much so, because you are one of our mixed media queens. I think you've been having lots of fun today.
Yeah, just playing, playing with stencils, paints. I love it.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
it's your thing. So, what times were you on earlier today?
I did 8 o'clock this morning.
Okay.
And 12 o'clock.
So, if you would like to catch up on Rewind, please do. So, which medium are we going to start with then, Nikki? What are we
we're just going to go straight into a really quick demo of the modelling paste, which I've just put to one side for some reason. So I've taken the lid off that. It's the Deco Art Media modelling paste, which dries to a not quite opaque finish. And I'm using the stencil, one of the stencils that comes in the substrate kits.
Okay.
Because I love this stencil. It just does a really tread plate thing. Spatula at an angle. Scrape it across the thing. Earlier on I was showing that you can actually build up texture with a stencil by putting a lot more medium on and leaving it like that over the top.
Oh, I
and
see.
as silly as it still lifts off. Not so much on this one. With a wider stencil you can still get the gaps through.
Oh, that'd be great.
So,
and that's a nice lift, actually, isn't
I know,
it?
it's absolutely perfect. These stencils are the thickest stencils ever, I think, and they take some serious battering. And I love them.
Okay. So. Well, we're putting the details onto the screen. The tags, substrates, mixed media boards, 10 sheets of white card as well. MDF, there's loads in that. £18.99, £11 saving.
Okay, did have a baby one. And so I just repeated that pattern earlier.
How long did that take to dry?
Half an hour or so, because it's a really nice thin, coverage, that one. So about half an hour or so, it'll be dry probably within the show. Nice thin coverage, just repeated it so it looked like a bit of tread plate. And it's literally just to show you that you only need 2 paint colours to get that effect. This is the Deco Art Media metallic silver.
Okay, so I love the metallics.
I know, and it just goes on. Absolutely.
Gosh, that's a good coverage, isn't it?
Brilliantly. And you don't need more than 1 coat either.
That's great. Well, and you wouldn't need more than 1 coat on MDF either?
No. It just normally goes straight on.
That's great. There's some bits on there.
Yeah, it's just off my paintbrush, I think. I started. There we go. Okay. It's added texture.
Yeah, lovely. Love that colour.
So that literally...
Very nice. If I give that a little wiggle.
Trying not to get my jumper.
It's a nice jumper. It's got a little bit of sparkle in it. Oh, why haven't we got power? Oh, hang on. Let's get this fixed. I don't think we're switched on. Where's our floor manager?
It's that plug behind us.
That plug?
On. It's on.
Oh.
Woo.
Now, apparently that plug is on.
OK, we had power earlier.
The Christmas lights are off. I wonder if we've had a little shortage in this set.
Ah, well, never mind.
That's not going to be very good for the demo.
That's all right. Should we come back to that one?
Let's come back to it.
Come back
Sorry
to that one.
We've just realised, that the Christmas tree lights have gone. We're going to try another power lead and we'll see what happens.
Right. OK.
OK, what are you going to go to next?
I will do the same again with some modelling paste and another stencil.
That's it. She's on it. She's on it. She's trying to sneak in.
Well, I'll get my stencil done.
All right.
For the next one, and then we can just go back to that, can't we? So again, I'm just going through. This is the other stencil that's in the kit, the brick stencil.
They're so useful, these, aren't
Absolutely
they?
Brilliant, because you don't have to use the whole stencil. And this is the one that I used on the owl tag, which is right up the end there.
OK.
And I'm just going to put a bit up there.
I just love it dotted about. It's very effective.
This looks like a little brick wall.
Yeah. What got you into mixed media, would you say?
I've made jewellery and polymer clay things since I was about 14. Used to mess about, and the polymer clay, I used to make things with a friend, and we actually sold them, little craft fairs and things. But I used to make real jewellery from fossils.
Oh,
and
lovely.
Polymer clay, and sold them in the local fossil shop when I was younger down in Dorset, because that's where I come from. Lost my baby wipes. And just kind of went from there, went into card making, went just making things, and then realising that certain things work really well together, like you can put resin with the polymer clay, and you can do this with that, and you've got your painting, and, and then paints came into it, and I don't think I looked back, and I've done, I prefer paint to anything. It's my kind of thing, I think, so just absolutely love it.
Fabulous.
So
it's nice to know. I have to say, I like the, I really like the shape of the brick, I really do. It's just got a little bit of a wiggle to it. It's more realistic. I don't know if I can explain it that way. OK, so we're swapping over.
Shall I go on?
Yeah, let's carry on.
Brick stenciled one,
and then
because I can put a layer of paint on this one. I'm going to use burnt sienna that I've now put back down here. And a little bit of the tinting base.
And what's this medium?
This is the tinting base, which is a molecule away from being a titanium white paint. So it's made in near enough exactly the same way. They just can't call it a titanium white paint. But it works as like a gesso, or it's a lot smoother than a gesso. You can use it as a paint. You can mix all your paint colours with it, and you get a nice, smooth, even coverage.
Wonderful.
Okay, so I probably don't even want that, because all I want to do with the paints, they are slightly transparent,
right?
Which means that you can layer and layer and layer, and they're very fluid acrylics, so they're brilliant. But what I want is a little tiny bit less transparency. Probably a bit more paint.
What colour's this one?
This is burnt sienna.
Burnt sienna, right.
Okay.
Details are on the screen, and you pick 4. There's 18 colours to choose from, so it's just £9.99. 374 532 is your item number. That's a great colour, that one.
It is. Doesn't look too much like brickwork at the moment, but
goes down again like a treat, doesn't it? Look at that one coverage.
it is. Yeah, you don't have to. I'm just going in the gaps, but you don't have to do any more than that. All of these paints are so highly pigmented.
Yeah.
They are a professional quality archival paint.
And when did you first discover deco art?
It's been about 4 years, and in the last 2, I've done quite a lot more with it, I think.
Yeah.
Really. So yeah, but because I do other bits and pieces and stuff, they kind of slowly came in. But I love the fluidity of the paints. There's just something about using them.
Yeah, they're really
I
good.
can't explain it really, and because you can layer and layer and layer, and it makes it much nicer. So, and then I'm going to take.
Here we are. Which one are you going to take?
The raw umber.
Right. Okay.
And
just a little splodge.
a little swab, probably far too much there, to be fair.
Don't worry. Oh, right, bit of water to it.
Going to add quite a bit of water to it. Don't really want it to run into that one. Literally probably only need that bit of the paint. And then what you do, see that's not dry either. I'm waiting on a bit of drying time. Do you want to recap at all?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. We've been on all these close-ups because we are desperately running around. Well, not myself, but everybody's desperately trying to run around. We've got a problem with the set. Typical. All right, so let's have a look at the website and we'll try and get some power back, otherwise we won't be able to continue with these demonstrations. So here's the website. We've got lots and lots of fabulous things for you to choose from. Lots are on pick and mix as well. So we have got some of the metallic mediums. We've also got the big medium pack. Lots of these are on pick and mix, of course. And we've also got a massive pack, a big media mask pick and mix on stencils too. And the substrates pack also. Fantastic. Okie dokie, so there are the stencils, and we have got a pick and mix of 3 of these. I must just say that it's dispatched from the 3rd of January. Here we go, let's have a little look at this big pack of fantastic items. So you're getting some cardstock, you're getting lots of the tags, these wonderful grey board tags. There are the hearts as well, MDF hearts. So you've got lots to play with in this mixed media set. You've got the sort of more folky hearts. More of the grey board, there we are. And then you've got the cutouts that you can, I mean, they take so many mediums so well. I mean, just check this lovely little tag out. Isn't that sweet? So that's using those cutouts as well. Really pretty, isn't it? What else have we got? We've got some white cardstock. More of these cutouts, and as you can see, you've got the stencils, or masks, I should say, and these are the 2 that we've just seen Nikki using. Okay, so this is an £11 saving. It's £18.99. Some samples. Let's have a little look here. There's our brickwork. I hear the dulcet tones of power. Yay! Phew, I don't know what's gone on in this set, though. So look at these. These are really, really nice, aren't they? There we go. And there's some more. I love these little, diamonds on here. So once more, it is just £18.99. That's £11 off for this big, big bundle. 874700 is your item number. Next up then, we have got the stencils and masks again, and you pick 3 of your choice. And we've got, in fact, there's some boards here. I can show you these boards. I've just found a card here. Oh, Nikki, is this you? Oh, it's not from you. Oh, all right. Oh, there's a card for me behind here. Okay, so we've got the boards. Just showing you how these will turn out. This one is the gel lines. Now, I've been told there was 8 options, but there's now only 4 left. So here are the gel lines. Then we have got, let's have a look at the back. We've got our flowers. Next up then, we have got, I'm reading on the back, yep, the circles and the hearts. It would help if I just turn it the right way, wouldn't it? There we go. And have a look at this. This is a nice one. This is a nice one using the circle stencils. Very pretty indeed. Now, if you'd like to go for any of these stencils, remember you're choosing 3, £10.99, or if you're a Freedom member, it's £10.44, 845043 is your item number. So do give us a call, 01733602000, or of course you can check out on the website at hochanda.com. Okay, so here's the website again, just so you can peruse everything that we have got. Now, here's the pick and mix of the paints. You choose 4 of any of these that you're seeing. So you've got the greys, you've got the oranges, there's the Prussian blue. What colours do I want? Prussian blue. I really like the magenta. I'm going to go for the cobalt blue as well. And I like the, oh, there's more. I like the teal. Oh, no, the green light, the blue-green light, yeah. So that's how you do your pick and mix. Add it to the basket, close that tab and up to the top, and then you can review. Oh, I'm so pleased we've got power. That was quite something then. People were scrabbling about.
Well, I know. I mean, it's not that. It's just it takes a little bit longer for paint to dry, doesn't it? Yeah. So we'd have been sort of reviewing a lot, I suppose.
Twiddling our thumbs a bit, yeah.
So I'll carry on with this demo with the brick as we're here, and I've got a puddle on the table. So, okay. So I'm just going to put. All you do is you come in, quite a lot of paint. We haven't even got enough water on that, but we'll sort that out.
Oh, now that looks really good. That's really starting to make it look like proper brickwork.
It is. I've probably got a bit much. I can just spritz that. Even more. And just... then I will need to dry it, unfortunately.
But
we're all right. We've got the power. Fine. We have the power.
So you're kind of stippling that. Is that to get texture?
Not texture, because you don't get a lot, but I was trying to get little puddles in places so that it kind of lifts it off a couple of places and puts it down in between the brickwork. Right. Just so that you get that, because when it dries, it will dry a bit lighter. That might take me a minute to dry.
Okay.
But I do love it. And then do you know what? Normally, I would either pick up my paints and put it back in the thing, but because I've spritzed that and wet it, pieces of card or paper, just smoosh it around in it.
That's a great word.
Or add some more colours to it, do something like that with it. Add some more colours to it and then use it as a background, that kind of thing. I'm left-handed.
Oh, do whatever's right for you. I like the way that's drying now. Oh, let me help you with that. You got one?
Not many left. I've gone through a whole packet of baby wipes.
Have you?
Today. Can you believe it? Mind you, I've been stood here in between shows playing.
I know, it's addictive, isn't it? I went off on Kay from Indigo Blues weekend retreat, and I enjoyed that, and we were just playing and playing. I didn't realise that because I never get the luxury of crafting all day.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen. But I was saying, actually, it's quite tiring. Do you find that? You do?
Yeah.
I didn't realise. I mean, it's really enjoyable, but you're like, oh, I'm crafted out now.
You get slightly hysterical by the end of the whole weekend.
And that's exactly what did happen.
What's the word? Craft, I don't know, I was going to think of a word for it.
Craft-steria.
That's the one, probably.
Like that?
Like it. Yeah, you do, don't you?
That's really cool, that. Because I like the way the puddles are drying.
That's it. It's just literally because you've done a wash with that colour. And there's so much pigment in these paints that as much as you water it down, you'll still get the colour. So they are fantastic for that. And you can just do layer and layer and layer.
Yeah.
And we like it. So that already looks like brickwork.
Definitely.
A little bit. That'll about do it.
Yep.
I can live with that. Okay, and then I have got a stamp here. It's a scratches stamp. It is one of Andy's stamps.
Ah, yes.
I'm just going to put a little bit of black onto the mat. And get a clean paintbrush. And just... I didn't have a glass mat before, actually. I normally do it on my craft mat, but it should do the same job. I'm going to stamp with the paint, but I only want to get on top of those little bricks, really. Oops.
Oh, that looks brilliant. That looks so realistic now. 'Cause that is what brickwork looks like over time.
Yeah, with just some little bits going on, the little scratches in it. So if you've got anything with some lines on it, it would do the same job almost. But I do love this stamp. I have to use it and bring it nearly everywhere with me, I'm afraid. So
it's one of the
I think you've probably
favourites.
noticed, haven't you?
I'm sure I remember you with this last time, actually. Yeah.
And the time before, and the
Yeah,
time before
yeah.
that, but there you go. So, right. So, and then you've got your little brickwork going on.
That is really cool. That looks so believable and so real. And that's just, you know, a bit of paint through and a...
2 paint colours.
Yeah, 2 paint
really.
colours.
Well, 3 with the black, but...
It's very, very good indeed. Love that. Thank you.
Okay.
Pop that there.
Oops.
OK, what's next?
I'm going to show you a salt rust technique.
Oh, I like that.
So-
I love all these looks.
I'm actually going to do it properly this time. Because this morning I made my own version, I think.
That's
Just
all right.
Completely made my own version. I don't know where I was this morning. I wasn't quite awake.
Well, to be
obviously,
fair,
so-
it was 8 o'clock.
But having said that, I did really like it because it was...
Oh, should we have a look?
Well, it was supposed to come out
That's
like
cool.
that kind of thing. But it actually, because I hadn't even done it properly, it looked like the start of rust.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I kind of did-
that way, is that what you were sort of aiming for? And
Yes.
Then, but then
This
I
morning
like
I
this
just
as
lost the
well.
plot. So I know. Well, I think that looks like the start of rust, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, when before it gets darker and
that's
everything.
clever.
So,
Love
so
that.
maybe I've just discovered that.
You
so.
have indeed. That's
Okay.
a cool sample as well. OK,
Thank you.
you've already gone ahead and gone through a stencil.
I have. This is the this one, the lines.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I really like this stencil. It's really useful and like for, I think, art journaling. I think they're all proper art journaling stencils. The other thing I didn't say about the stencils, that even the ones you got left, there's one that looks like it's only got 2 things on it. It hasn't, because it's got loads of these masks, and you can take those out and use that as a stencil. You can use those as masks. You can put them on your jelly plate and use them as bits to cover and brayer over and then peel them off and
Yeah, I like
everything
that.
as well.
Maybe we could do a bit of that if you like, a bit
These,
later.
yeah, these are absolutely fantastic for that as well. So,
Oh, that lines one.
yes.
Just sold out, actually. There we go. So only 3 options left on the stencils.
I'm still using it. It's only as a base on this
Yeah,
one.
that's
It's just
absolutely fine.
to show you. I thought it sort of looked like a little rusty sidewalk thing, you know, like all my words are going this afternoon.
Like the
Manhole
pavement.
cover,
Oh,
yes.
manhole cover. OK.
Was the word I was looking for. So again, I'm going in for the silver. I think this is where it all went wrong this morning before I even thought about it.
Don't worry.
And this is one of Andy's techniques as well.
Again, this is great coverage on the paint.
It's just literally, you know, I haven't even bothered, have I? One coat.
Yep. Slap it on. It's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just dry that off quickly. Take a second.
Now the silver,
That's great.
that's from the metallics range. And oh, what does it come with? Oh, 2 lots of antiquing creams as well. Oh, I see. So the antiquing, literally, it makes it look older. It ages it.
I can show you the antiquing creams after this if you like.
Yeah, let's just have a play. I like it. What are you thinking?
I was trying to find the tag that
Oh,
is here. It's behind me. I can see it. I'm saying I'll show you something, and then I'm going, where is it? Where is it? I can show you.
so yeah, the metallic paint with the antiquing cream. Here it is.
Yeah.
Thanking you. That's £9.99. 687613 is your item number.
The antiquing creams are brilliant products. I love it. Very versatile.
Yeah.
That should do. Yeah. Okay, then I'm going to take the Payne's Grey, which is, if there's two colours you need to get, it's Payne's Grey and quinacridone gold.
Mm-hmm. All right, those are your recommendations.
In my book. If there's two colours you need to get, if you can only have two.
Yeah. Obviously.
If there's more than that, I'd go green gold.
Yeah.
Oh, there's loads. I'll start on a long list then. I'm with you, cobalt teal or cobalt turquoise, one of those. Definitely.
So again, you can water them down really quite far.
Yeah, I'm going to do quite a... And you can see the colours still. Again, I put too much on as usual. So. And I'm going to do, at the same time, I've got a little cup of salt out of the kitchen because I forgot to bring any with me this morning.
Yeah, you can nick ours, that's fine. So, any type of salt? Does it have to be quite fine? Or can
no,
it be
this
rock
is just
salt,
normal table salt. You probably could use rock salt. It would make bigger pitted marks.
Right.
Than I'm getting here, sort of thing. So, and as I'm doing that, just going to drop in some salt.
I'm intrigued. I love learning all these different techniques. So you've got to make sure it is quite runny.
Just want enough to go over the rest of it, really. Don't really have to be too quick with the salt because there's plenty of space to put it.
Mm-hmm.
But it just dries on those patches.
So do you actually leave it to dry naturally, or can you force dry it?
I can heat dry it, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's got enough in there, kind of thing. Just feel the need to put another bit there.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay. So we'll just force dry that one again.
Okay. I want to see if it's going to... Do we see anything turn, or is it that you...
No, not at all.
Okay. I'm waiting. I want it to dry. Do you knock the salt off then?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm intrigued, yeah, to see what happens. If you'd like to show any of your artwork that you've been making, send in your pictures. Maybe you've got lots of these lovely deco art products. Send in your pictures to studio@hochanda.com, or of course via Facebook. Do you know what? If you want to ask Nikki any questions, you can also call us on the usual number 01733602000, and we can patch you through. You can have a chat.
Definitely. Last show just before Christmas.
Yeah, I know. Are you all ready?
Actually am,
yeah,
but only before I left the house about 2 o'clock yesterday, and only thanks to the husband.
Okay.
Because I was just saying to you outside earlier that I didn't even think there was any meat out in the freezer. About an hour ago, I thought, oh no, I'm not having any dinner. So, never mind.
How many people you got round? Is it just you and your other half?
Just us two. Going to go for about a 5-mile walk and then
that's nice.
into Kenilworth and back again.
Yeah.
To home and off to dinner. It'll probably rain on us tomorrow. I think they said it's going to.
Oh, is it? I don't know. I haven't seen the weather forecast. I know it's not going to snow.
No. No. But never mind. So, just trying to make sure that's dry under that salt.
Mm-hmm. How's it doing?
Should be.
Okay.
We shall see.
Let's see what happens.
Right. And then you just take your salt off.
Mm-hmm.
And it leaves...
So it's this nice pitted effect, isn't it?
That's it.
There we go. Loads of salt everywhere.
Okay, so that leaves a nice pitted effect.
That's very cool.
And then we
Just
take...
show you that. Look, that's really good. That's cool. Okay.
Quinacridone gold that I can't find.
Oh, we can borrow ours if you like.
It's here. Just put it away.
Do you want ours?
I might do.
Yeah. Which set is it from?
Oh, you might not have it because it's...
Oh, dear.
I have literally been using it all morning.
So if you'd like any of these paints, they are on your pick and mix. There we go, £9.99. You've got lots of colours for you to choose from. And here's the website. It's just coming onto the screen. Here are all the colours. Emily, go on, you choose your favourites. So she's going for the Payne's Grey. Next one she's going for is the Cobalt Blue, the Magenta, and last but not least, the Titan Buff. And so, you close that tab, and there you go, you can review your order. There we go, and also you can choose the way that you get it posted out to you as well. I think now it's not going to be posted out until the new year. Got to give the postman a bit of a break, actually. And what else should we show you? Let's have a look. All of the different products. So we've got the big mediums on the show. There we go. You can pick 3 of these. Again, dispatched from the 3rd of January. Okay, there's the modelling paste. There's also, you can go for the satin varnish, tinting base. Marvellous. Okay, we've got the gold. We've got the gold?
We've got the gold.
Excellent.
All going to plan. There we go. Do apologise for that.
That's all right.
Couldn't find it at all there. And I had a spare one and I couldn't find that.
Oh, that's typical, isn't it?
And now the spritzer's gone. So I'll go and walk about. Right, there we go. Happens to us all. So I've done the same with the quinacridone gold, just watering it down. And this is the one that we call rust in a bottle.
Rust in a bottle, that's fabulous.
Where is it?
Which one?
The quinacridone.
You just put it down there.
Oh, yeah. There you go. That's what I was trying to find for you. And this one you can just dot around. I don't got enough water on that, actually.
So again, really wetting it down. Do you ever put it on? Well, you do put it on neat, don't you? Because you put it on for the base.
Yeah, yeah. You can use this paint. You can use any of the paints as you want to, neat or watered down. But watered down, you just get this. I'm just going to make some sort of rust going on around these edges.
I like that. So that is the definite colour to go for.
It's just fun. Make the edges all rusty. And a bit in here.
So just dotting it about.
Yeah, and you can try and scoop a bit up on you. I could have done with a thicker paintbrush probably.
There we go.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay. Move that out of the way for a second so somewhere.
Would you at home sort of take maybe some paper and mop that up for backgrounds and things?
That?
No, just from the...
Yeah, definitely. That's what I was saying about, like, in your art journal or anything like that. I don't normally waste paint, or I'd normally get my brayer and then brayer it into something as well. You can do it that way. So, obviously, with this, if you can leave that to air dry, then the puddles stay exactly where you've put them, kind of thing. Yeah. If not, won't move too much. It just it can lessen the colour very slightly.
Have we got some samples using these mediums?
There's the little heart here.
Little heart. Look at this one. That looks so fabulously rusty. Is that the salt technique on there as well?
Yes.
That's created that pitted effect?
It is. Really I just used a couple of different colours on that one as well.
Yeah, you can really see that. It's fabulous. So it's all gnarly. I like it.
No, this one's gone lighter in colour, so you can't even tell what's going to happen.
Well, I quite like the unpredictability of it.
Mad. But you can add more Quin Gold. You can always go back and put more on. So, not a problem. So that's nearly about dry.
And I like the contrast between those two paints.
So you get like the silver, then it looks like it's just starting to go off, and then it looks like the rust creeping through kind of thing. So, so that kind of does that.
That's nice. Let's give that a little wiggle. That's really good.
You can see all the pitting on that.
Yeah.
So it does look like if I cut that round, it'd look like a manhole cover, wouldn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Fabulous.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Do you want to do the gel press?
Shall we?
Yeah.
Can I just wipe up this
a second,
then
get a couple of paint colours out?
All right.
We'll have a little bit of a recap. Okay, so this is how you can get in touch. We'd love to hear from you, of course. So, studio@hochanda.com is our email address. Or, of course, you can call us, 01733602000, and you can speak to us live on air. Or there's always Facebook. We'd like to hear from you. OK, now, so we've got some big mediums that are on a pick and mix. So we can show you these. And they're good-sized pots, aren't they? Really nice-sized pots. So let's take a look. at what we've got here. You pick 3 of your choice. So there was 8, but we've sold out of one of them. Okay, so this one is the white modelling paste. The next one that we've got is the black modelling paste. The next one, now that's your satin varnish. Down here, we have got the crackle glaze, matte medium, the ultra matte varnish, or there's the tinting base. So tinting base is the one that Nikki used earlier. Now, when you pick 3, just £9.99. That's really good for the size of these pots. 994044 is your item number. Then we have also got the antiquing, 2 of those in the cream formulation and 2 of the metallics, and they're really nice. You've got the silver and the gold, and then your antiquing colours here. I love the green, that's fabulous, isn't it? So if you'd like to go for these, just £9.99. 687613 is your item number, and you're getting all of those. That's not on your pick and mix. So again, you can give us a call or check out on the website at hochanda.com. Oh, the interference pick and mix. Do you think we can see a bit of that as well during the hour?
Oh, the interference, yeah, we can do that.
One. That would be fabulous. I love having watching what you can do with all these, because until you see it, you might, if you're new to these, you might think, oh,
that's
do they all do the same thing?
Exactly. Oops, stuck to me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you get your little gel plate and you get your brayer. And I love these jelly plates. How dinky is that?
I know.
And look, it's just the perfect size to do little
for the grey boards. Yeah.
For the grey boards. And I've kind of just stuck that on with matte medium.
Yeah.
So just got the card and then stuck it on with matte medium. And I'm using big pieces of card, and then I was even overlapping my patterns, because sometimes you get something between the patterns that you like more than just one. So I actually like this size plate. Running out of space to put things, but I need somewhere to put things, so there we go. So you can start off with, if I put a bit of white straight onto the gel plate and just brayer that onto there, she says. And you've got to be relatively quick. And I'm going to put a stencil straight on there. I'll leave the middle in that one for now.
Yeah.
And then normally I might squidge that in the middle of the stencil. If you've got a bit of left around the side of the stencil, squidge it on your stencil so that it just goes where you put it over the top. And we can do this.
And then
you can either take a print like that.
Right.
You can use your brayer, and I like what you get on the back as well sometimes.
Oh yeah, look,
Yeah, so I quite like using my brayer because you get something on the back as well. You'll get something on that side.
Like that,
and then when you take that off, I might put that side down.
Oh, I like it, you get a twofer.
And then...
Oh, that dried really quick. Putting your hand straight in it.
Yeah, it kind of sinks into the card. It's the 10 sheets card, so that's gone over that one.
I like these.
And then, so it just starts like that.
Right.
And I might come in with another colour.
Oh, nice blue.
And a bit more white. And I might have some yellow as well, actually.
Oh, going very, very vivid. Oh, Patricia Wilson. Hello, Patricia.
Hi.
She's saying she bought some of the interference paints this morning. She can't wait to use them. Oh, and I saw your message on Facebook. I'm so sorry about the cardstock, Patricia. Oh, bless you.
Okay, so I'm going to come across and just use the back of my brayer again. You don't want to leave your card on there too long, because you can tear your card as well.
Yeah,
it will stick. It's because it's silicone, it might stick to it. That was just a plain paint print, but it still had the remnants of the orange on it. So I'll come in with white again. Whoops, too much probably. So I'll say be quite quickly at what you're doing. And then let's try a different stencil. Oh, I forgot, it's got the... Oh, I like that one.
Oh, yes, that's nice.
That's the big... Oh, which one's that?
It's the flowers, actually, isn't it?
Is it? Like that. Flowers, yes, definitely.
We've still got the flowers available if you want them. OK, I've been told we've had a few of the lines bounce back, so if you had your eye on it, fastest fingers first.
Ooh.
You can get hold of it.
I like that as that is. So, and I might even come in on the same print there. I bet I can't get it on that one. No, let's go across a bit. Go over the stencil. It's moving actually a bit. Because I do like what you get over the stencil as well.
That's nice.
That's when you... Oh.
Look at the bubbles on there.
That's when you peel it off. I'm going to go on that side. Oh, look at this.
You're right, I like that too. It's just so fun to have a play.
And these are instant backgrounds. And can you see me? I'm just going, ooh.
I know, it's fun.
Okay, peel that one off. And then you've got, I mean, I love that just as it is. But what you could do is then you can come in with your stencil and you could stencil back over that with a different colour.
Oh, should we do it?
Yeah, what should we do? A bit of orange, I think, possibly. So if I came in there and I decided that was my background, I could then come in with my stencil brush, which is wet.
Oh, do you need so you need it to be dry, fully dry?
Just I don't really want soggy paint going through it. We'll try and just dry it off a bit. It's green as well, so this could turn out a good colour. Okay, and I'm just going to take a little bit and come in, and I won't quite, I'll try not to go over the edge on this one.
This is going to be a fabulous effect with the reveal.
Do you think?
Yeah. It's a lovely, are you right? It's
it depends, because it depends whether I get a little bit of mud because of the colours. Well, no, because it has dried underneath, so normally if my blue hadn't dried properly, I'd end up with mud because I've got blue and orange going together kind of thing, and you end up with a weird colour. But
we're all right.
It should be okay because the layers underneath are dried, and as I was saying with the Deco Art paints, you can still see through them as well, so you get that transparency as well. So I'll just come in and...
Is it best to use the, the stencil, the flat-ended brush?
I like stenciling brushes.
Yeah.
Some people paint. I just find it seeps underneath. I like to just stipple it. I like the effect of the stippling as well, and also I say it is lighter and you get the layers showing through. So if I just take that one off afterwards.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So you get another background. If you aren't keen on that, you could come in and... This is where everything gets covered.
I like this mess that's developing.
I don't. I'm starting to go...
Is it freaking you out? Are you quite a tidy crafter
Clean it
then?
up! I hope my husband's not watching.
Oh, all right.
Because you'll get an email. Am I a tidy crafter?
Say no more.
I know. I think you'd get an email. Okay, so I'm just going to take some of that. Didn't get you then, did
No,
I?
I don't think so. We've had an email from Sue.
Sue!
C? Oh, Oh, Fee, I'm so sorry.
Fee.
From Fee. Hello,
My lovely
Fee,
Fee.
sorry. She's saying she loves your techniques. Great techniques.
Thank you, Honey Bunch. She helped me.
Oh, really? She said she's not been in the kitchen cooking.
She's been watching me?
Yeah. Thanks, Fee.
Okay, so you can see, all I've done is spattered some paint on there. Fee, get the cooking done. I want my mince pies later.
That's a good request. Yes, Nikki's been working hard, so she deserves a mince pies.
I'm coming round. Okay, so you can see the
Look
effect
at that.
you've got.
That's a really funky effect.
Yeah, I quite like that.
I like that as well.
And that is just literally, I had no clue what I was going to do then.
Just plain?
It's just plain. So if you are scared of anything, just get one of these jelly plates and some paint and just play, because that is literally all I've just done. If you're scared of it, it's just throw it at it.
Can we see the interference? I'm really interested in seeing that. Yeah.
Interference paints.
OK, now if you want the jelly plates,
Let me clean up a little bit.
That's all right, I'll give you the
move
details.
it across, I'll move it across.
If you want the jelly plates, they are £13.49.
Okay.
There we go. It's 3 inches by 5. Your item number is 577095. Yeah, that's all right.
That's it. Keep that one over there. Yeah, don't want to clean up now, do we? So, OK, so the interference paints. I'm running out of clean paintbrushes. Go on up. This one. No, that's hard.
Do you want a dry
That'll
one?
do, that'll do. Interference, they are here.
Shall I show you the colours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the...
Okay, so it's these ones at the front, just so you can have a little look. It's just coming, there it is, just coming to you. So the first one you've got is your magenta. There it is. Thank you. Next one is the turquoise, gold, blue, violet, and the green. A pick 3 for $10.99. Most popular is the violet. Yeah, good choice.
And yeah, I've just picked the turquoise and magenta
That's
here.
all right.
And I want another spattery brush. So, yeah, pick the turquoise and the magenta. And I just got, there's a media board that I just had here, and I'm just gonna, I'll do the same again. Do you know what? These paints, because they're so fluid, no, do you need maybe a tiny bit? Oh, mix the two colours up there.
Yeah. Right, so you're just going to... So you're not mixing them, or are you?
Well, I think I just managed to then.
Oh,
so
that's all right.
it'll be cool.
Yeah. So apologies, what colour did you say that one was? From the set?
Magenta and that's turquoise, that's magenta.
Okay, because that's why I'm weirded out. Because how's that magenta? Is this what I'm waiting to see?
Yeah.
Type thing? Ah.
When it dries,
Yeah.
hopefully I've got enough on there. When it dries, it will dry a different colour.
Okay.
Get my jumper.
And what, do you leave it to dry naturally, or?
Now you can dry it with the heat gun.
Oh, all right.
I'm just going to spatter it first.
Yeah.
If not, we'll give it a coat. Because sometimes the spatters show it really nicely. Inside that skeleton, there is turquoise and magenta.
Oh, I'll just show
Hannah
you
did
this
that
then.
one for me.
But
when you move it, you can see the turquoise and the magenta inside the skeleton.
Oh, look. That's fab. Oh, yeah, there it is. Fab. So will we see it sort of start to change? In fact, I think I can. With the magenta.
You can't you?
Yeah.
Do you think you can?
I think it's starting to go. Yeah.
You can just about see. You
Yeah.
can't see too much of it, can you? Shall I do a whole wash of it?
Why not?
And make sure that we've got different colours. So this is the turquoise.
See, again, it just makes me go, how can that be turquoise?
How can it be turquoise? So I'm putting the turquoise over a turquoise colour, so this should look quite nice, actually.
Yeah.
It'll still look all right with the splatters underneath as well.
Bit of added dimension.
Dimension, and possibly you might still see the other colour through, as
Yeah.
weird as that sounds. Oops. Because they still hold their colour, obviously. So. The interference paints are, I said to Charlie earlier, it's like, I think it looks like an oil slick.
Okay, that's a good description.
And other people say it's like pearlised paint, but it's not like a pearlised paint because they're really opaque, aren't they, normally, a pearlised paint?
Yeah, yeah.
So you've got that pearl effect, but more in a see-through, more transparent way, so that you can actually see. That one's gone on quite well, I can see that. So that's gone on, and you can see the shimmer on that one.
You're getting the pink through as well, actually, now. You're getting that magenta through, yeah.
So you can still see the turquoise underneath. You can see the turquoise on there. Let's put the violet on top of that and see what happens.
I like it.
Because it's just layers. That's clean.
Oh, now that you can see a bit more, actually, instantly.
Well, it's because I had a turquoise colour underneath, I think, as well.
Right.
So you start to build up the shimmer. But the violet, you can actually, like you say, it's almost like an ultraviolet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whoops. You can see it on the paintbrush there.
You can even, yeah. Yeah.
You probably can see that actually really well. Yeah. So there you go.
Lots of you are going for the turquoise at the moment. That might get into the lead.
These are lovely. I just love all of them. There is a swatch board there of the interferences, actually, and you might be able to see those on there.
Oh, now where?
Yep.
Under here?
Yep.
Okay, bear with me. I'll just get this. Not that one.
No, right at the bottom.
Right at the bottom. Oh, I can't find it. I've got them. Oh, right, I see. I see. Okay, here's our board. So they've got that slight hue, haven't they?
Yeah.
So just...
And the gold is lovely. That's on the bird tag that Fee made for me, actually.
Very nice.
So you can see how they come in. And that board has got those on. And I would start using that as a background for something now because it's gone really pretty.
What does it look like on acetate? Can you use it on acetate?
Yes, the skeleton is on acetate, and if you paint those colours first, they'll be the colour you see first, but you can still build up colour behind them. Because on acetate, you paint backwards.
Right. I know.
Which I find really easy for some reason, but there you go. Yeah, so on acetate, you kind of paint backwards. So your interference colours on the acetate, you would lay down on, you would stamp on your acetate, lay down your colours, your interference colours, and then when they're dry, come backwards from those, but you would still see those first, kind of thing, on the front of the acetate.
Yes. So you just got to kind of got to get your mind around it.
Yeah, just painting backwards. So I'm quite adept at doing that for some reason.
Lovely.
So,
what are you going for next?
well, I was going to say the interference gold.
Oh, right.
Should be here somewhere, but...
Do you need one of ours?
No, got it. Yep. It's because this wasn't planned. All the best things aren't, are they?
No, that's the thing, I think.
Spritzer.
So really water that down.
And make sure your paintbrush hasn't got one of the other colours in it.
Oh, you just get double interference.
Well, no, I did want the gold, so I'm trying to avoid the other colour there. And I will now spatter that again. You can see that immediately.
You can, yeah.
The gold on it. You could just keep building up backgrounds like this. That looks like a mermaid back.
Oh, are you all right? Did you get it on you?
Yeah, it's coming the wrong way. I'd watch yourself.
That's all right.
I've got a really nice dress on. I've managed to keep my jumper clean so far.
I'm
today.
very impressed, actually.
I know, well, I managed to bring the wrong apron this morning, so that wasn't very clever, but never mind. I haven't been very clever all day today, to be fair.
You've been fabulous.
That is really nice. Really, really nice. I'm liking that now. See, and you just build up.
Yeah.
And you can see that without it even drying.
I have to say, I love all the colours that you're getting through now. I like the layers.
And the interferences all work with each other, so although I've put them on top of each other, you're still seeing the magenta coming through that, you've got the violet underneath, you've got that gold on the top, so it all starts to come through. That looks like it needs a seahorse or something.
It does, doesn't it? I like that a lot. I'm curious, what about these products?
What's that, the modelling paste?
Yes.
The black modelling paste.
Modelling paste, and what's the satin one?
Satin varnish. I will actually show you, as soon as we're on the last show, I will show you. There is a canvas here somewhere.
Oh, right.
That one there.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So first of all, I can show
Ooh,
you...
what have you done with this?
I've actually half and halved it.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I can see that, actually.
So the satin varnish is I think it's amazing because it actually shows you the depth of colour that you get here compared to that side in here. You've got so much depth of colour coming through from the satin varnish.
Love it.
So I will actually, as soon as we're... It's a really nice varnish, goes on really easily. I won't use a paintbrush.
Does it add a protection as well?
It does. It's a proper varnish, so a few coats, it's nice and dry and it varnishes and protects your paintings and things.
Not that you'd put a canvas outside, but if you had done, I don't know, I'm trying to think, you've maybe done a plant pot or something. You've made,
I wouldn't
painted those.
say it was an exterior varnish.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
I mean, any varnish with a good few coats will probably last a little while outside, but I wouldn't have said it would last.
I understand.
Indefinitely outside.
Yeah.
But if it, in your conservatory and things like that, definitely protect paintings and things like that, although the deco art paints are light fast anyway. So, that was just literally goes on. It
glides on.
Yeah, it's got a really, really thin consistency. It's not gloopy or heavy. and it just protects. And I get to finish my canvas then. Which,
Yeah, there you go.
there you go, look at that star pop out there.
Yeah, that's fab.
Okay, so
That's a nice coverage, that.
I know, that was all I literally dipped my paintbrush in there and it's done the whole rest of the sides and everything. That little paintbrush has done the whole of the rest of the canvas, I think. I think I've got it all. That's it.
Yeah, perfect.
So that goes on like that.
So that is your satin varnish, and you can pick. You could go for 3 pots if you wanted to, but there are other options for you to choose from. That looks really good. Okay, so we've got about 5-ish minutes.
Okay.
We've got a few more minutes left to play. What would you like to do?
Ooh.
What have you got on those little grey boards? Or would you do something on those?
Ooh. Okay, I've got a bit of texture on there.
Yeah. What you fancy?
Well, I'm going to turn it over.
Okay.
There you go. And,
do something completely different.
Yep, start again. Okay, so we'll have a bit of cadmium red hue.
Right.
On the paintbrush. I am at the stage of cleaning paintbrushes now. Have you seen how many are down here?
I know. You've been going through a lot.
Doing to me. Right. So I'll go for a bit of cadmium red and give this a coat.
That's a nice red.
It is beautiful.
I bet that, yeah, that goes on like a dream.
It's like butter, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah, it's so vivid.
I just have to coat the edges for some reason.
I think we all do that.
Not that we're in a hurry or anything like that. So it should coat nice and easily.
So we're going back to the pick and mix. You pick any 4 of these paints for $9.99. And this one is the
cadmium red hue.
Cadmium.
Try that quickly.
Okay.
Start with that one.
Yeah. And then, so obviously we've seen the, I mean, they're basically
black modelling paste.
Oh yeah, let's have a look at that. I like that all of the products really can work together.
Absolutely, even the misters as well.
Yeah.
You can put them with a tinting base, so you can still spritz them onto a mat and add tinting base, or you could spritz them into your modelling paste, because the modelling paste will take some colour. Not too much, because they're obviously slightly more liquid, but you could put a little bit into your modelling paste. You can do loads with those. They are really good. Just trying to think where the black one was that was here earlier.
Which one? The black paste?
I had a black mister. I was going to show you that one. There it is.
There it is.
Quickly. Okay, so if I do this quickly.
Okay, what do you need?
A bit of card. Because these are the lovely misters as well. So I used the black one, but I was saying earlier, you can come in and you can either...
Oh, look at that.
If you just press it really slowly...
Yep.
You get splatters.
I like the splatters.
If you want to spray, press it quicker and you'll get that...
I prefer this. I like the splatters
fine
a lot.
Spray, like that. So we could just have some splatters on there, which is just another base for what I was going to do anyway.
Yeah, that's fab.
Now I've painted myself. Do need to dry those though.
Okay, not a problem. So the misters, we'll just put the details on screen. And here they are.
Take a little bit of the
So
colour.
again, it's a pick and mix. So you pick any 3 for $9.99. 613959. Got some great colours. There's blue, there's a green, orange. Oh, the violet again. I do like the violet.
The violet is a shimmer mister.
I like a bit of shimmer. Nearly dry.
Yeah, it should be dry enough.
Okay.
And then I can just take... I'm trying to think which stencil we've got. This one again.
We've just got about a minute.
Flowers,
so you know.
right? Yep. Quickly then. Black modelling paste. Take that through there. Great stuff. There you go. Peel that off.
Hey.
And away you go.
That's so effective. I love the red and the black. It's very dramatic.
And if you don't like the little bits, you can just wipe those off with a baby wipe. They will come off there. like that.
Hey, that's funky. I like the two different sides.
So you just got, and that's the background again. You can do absolutely anything with that. You could add to it, put a grungy heart on it, some rust, rust on everything.
I know, I do. I like that effect.
So you got brickwork, tread plate, rust.
So many layers. You can have a plate.
And that looks quite oriental,
I mean,
doesn't
just
it?
look at all these that you've done. They are fabulous. We didn't get to finish that one, but this is great, isn't it? All these wonderful techniques you will be able to do if you go for the fabulous products that are on the show. Do have a look at the website then at hochanda.com or give us a call 01733602000. Nikki, thank you very much.
Thanks, Alex.
Have a lovely crimbo.
And you.
OK, don't go anywhere though, because it's final call time with Jodie and Dave. We'll see you in 3 minutes' time. Coming up next, yes, it's our Tonic Big Save One Day Special. Then we've got Craft Yourself Silly One Day Special with Lewis. And then we've got the Indigo Blue Big Save. You can also catch Crafting Market on Sky 676.
Hello, I'm Shelley from Craft Creations. Craft Creations has been around for 30 years. It started off in the director's bedroom, just a few card blanks, and we've grown and grown. We now manufacture die-cut decoupage, we do our printing, we manufacture card blanks and peel-off stickers as well. We love coming on Hochanda to bring you all of our products to show you just how to make some really beautiful cards. One of the things that we are really famous for is our peel-off stickers. So we have the gold label peel-off sticker range. We have lots of different colours, plain colours, glitter colours, literally every single colour under the sun. So make sure you don't miss the Craft Creation shows here on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Fiona Clayton from Crafter's Companion. I've been crafting for about 7 years now, having rediscovered my love of a childhood hobby. I'm delighted that I can share with you all my hints, tips and ideas, and here at Hochanda we're going to make sure that you really enjoy your crafting as well. So join me, Fiona Clayton, here on Hochanda.
Hello, I'm Phil Martin. I'm a member of the Creative Expressions team. Sentimentally Yours is my brand of photopolymer and rubber stamps, and I also have my paper pads and Cosmic Shimmer products that coordinate perfectly. I'm really looking forward to seeing you all on Hochanda, so please join me for my shows where I can share some of my hints and tips with you.
Happy Christmas! Good afternoon. Yes, it's the big save. We're well and truly into giving you amazing discounts here at Hochanda. Great to have your company, and this is our last show for the one-day special. It's final call. There is a new one-day special in an hour that'll be live with Alex as well. Lovely Jodie's here.
You all right, babe?
Let me give you another one. Another bit two for the price of one.
Yeah.
A bit like this, really.
Do you want one?
Hey.
I can't go in car in it, like goes like this.
It's the roof. Now then, what have we got for you? The one-day special. There are 2 options in the one-day special today from Tonic. There are Cocos. Now, this set, first of all, is the fairy option, which I know loads of you have already ordered. We're dispatching these 2nd of January, so not long to wait. And you've got less than an hour to get them at this price. They're £19.96. They should be £43.96. So you're saving basically about 55–60% off the price here, for £24 off. But there are your fairies. And if you snip the wings, we reckon that could just be a lady relaxing in the sunshine.
It can. She can take it very easy, this young lady. So let me just find this card. So that is Brina in her normal situation with wings. Yeah. But chop her wings off and ground her. She then becomes a young lady.
That's our Molly, our floor manager.
It is,
yep,
absolutely.
Yeah.
With a waist like that. Yeah, go for it, girl.
That's our Christmas party, actually, after...
Was it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
After a couple of drinks, her legs were gone and she was on the floor. Yeah.
I didn't say that.
But you also get in there the fairy door. Now, the fairy door can just become the pergola going round there, but the door does open, OK? So if you want to be able to see through the door will open as well.
The number of people I know now that have fairy doors on their skirting board at home, and I never heard of it before, but that's where they live.
Yeah, there's actually a place in America where the little village, everywhere you go, there is fairy doors on the curbs, on the sidewalks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's just, yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh. Well, you've got your own fairy door here. It can be open, as Jodie said. You've got the moon as well, which is rather lovely. Let me just turn them around so you can see the size of them. There's a lot of detail in there. Excellent. And there are your 2 fairies. Fantastic. And I'll show you the door as well. Perfect skirting board size.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yes. Really nice.
OK, so that's £19.96 for all 4 of them, but this is your last call. You've literally got 57 minutes and 20 seconds to bag these prices. 702-617. The other one-day special... Oh, the item number, by the way, is... yeah, same item number. 702-617, but the pets are the other option. And lots of you have gone for both, which I don't blame you for, because you've got the Scotty dog, you've got the Puddy cat as well. There's a Scotty dog that's been paper-pieced, which is rather lovely. And then you've got the 2 cats that I think had a row, but they're making up now because their tails make a heart. That'd make a lovely Valentine's gift.
It would. Beautiful.
And then you've got the kitty cat playing with a ball of wool. There it is with proper wool, but there you've actually got the kind of faux wool as well. And then you've got the pussycat and the dog in a heart, but if you want to snip them away and use them individually, you can do. I mean, imagine if you do fundraising for animal charities.
Yeah,
these are going to be great.
Yeah, there's many different ways of using them. Think of all the different texture cards. Do you have any of that flock paper? What about doing them in flock paper? If you've got any of the fibres, why not use the fibres?
Yes,
give them a little bit of texture.
Now, if you've got a puddy cat at the moment that's having a field day with baubles, maybe you want to go for this set as well, because you'll love them. You really will. £19.96 is the price. One-day special, 702-617, but less than an hour to get these prices. The price will go back to $43.96. Now, we have got loads of savings in this show. Some of them are about 60 or 70% off as well. So if you've not seen any of the shows that we've been doing today, because you've had other things to do, I understand, but there's plenty of time, hopefully, to put your feet up and have a cup of watch us and get some bargains. OK, now this is dies and stamps together. Now, these are brilliant because you've got the dies, which are in the shape of cats, also what they eat as well. You've got the fish, the dog bone and the bowl. You've got the pussy cat and then the poodle, the big poodle. But then you've also got stamps, just perfect. I'm glad my pets can't talk because they know too much. You're the cat's whiskers, and you are totally pawsome.
Yeah, the stamps are going to add that little bit of humour to your cards as well. You know, maybe you just want your pawsome and then put a stamp going up in paws. There's lots of different ways of playing with them.
This one looks like a right little madam.
Yeah.
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 She's got attitude or catitude.
Yeah, that's like our Toby. Comes in the house, looks at you and goes, it means he wants his dinner.
Is that what he sounds like?
Yeah, he sounds like a goat.
Does he?
He really does sound like a goat. Oh. Yeah, poor little soul.
Bless him. Has he got a Christmas present?
Oh, he's got too many. He's got more than the kids.
Oh. And there's your final one. Look, that's all the cat's whiskers done in white embossing powder. So really cool. Better than half price. You save £15, just $14.96, and all of those are yours. The dies and the stamps. 6 dies, 4 stamps. Moving along. One of my favourites, I must admit. We did a a one-day special with buildables last week with Paola. Now, if you got those, these are going to work with them beautifully. They're different characters, but they're the same sort of size and from the same collection. And you've got 2 characters, really for the price of one, or near enough. $14.98, it should be $25.98, so you're saving £11. And you've got Hetty the hippo, and you've got Charlie the croc. And if I turn them around so you can see them, they're made out of lots of different dyes, so you can play around with where their arms are, where their heads are,
yeah,
and all that sort of thing.
Pose them in different positions will give you a completely different look. So Hetty is a bit of a diva. She's got the eyelashes to die for. You've also got the crocodile in there as well. But he thinks that Hetty is lunch.
Yeah, oh, that's a bit of a...
Yeah, he's like...
that's a big lunch.
I'm having a bit of dinner.
That's a big lunch.
Yeah, she is. She's a big girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there we got Hetty with her glasses on. Hetty the diva hippo.
Absolutely. But note the glasses. The glasses are the crocodile's snout.
See?
Yeah, so you can start to play with the different elements in there.
And if you wanted to give Hetty long manicured nails, you could use the crocodile claws.
You certainly could.
Couldn't you? So you can got to play around with them a little bit, because they're all proportionally the same, so you can mix and match different elements to them. Let me give you another one here. Let me show you the pink hippo I love. Look at the eyelashes on her.
Oh, darling, look at me.
Absolutely.
I'm absolutely spiffing.
Now, you're saving over 40% off the price, £11 off, $14.98 gets you both of them, not one but both. And then the other 2 characters we've got, a different item number but the same deal, is that you get 2 for $14.98. You get Percy Panda and you also get Leo the lion as well for, again, 40% off, £11 discount. And the panda is holding a trophy, but he could also be holding a bottle of bubbly.
He can be holding anything, because you can pose those arms wherever you want them. You know, beautiful on apertures for little baby cards. But Leo the lion, he's got the most amazing mane. But take the mane away and he's the lioness.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And you've also got a crown on there as well. So we've done a crown in gold mirror cards, so he's got a shiny crown. He deserves one. And there's the panda actually looking like he's kind of climbing through a hole in the wall or a porthole from a ship or something. So you can kind of play around with how they look and the positions they're in as well. So those 2 today, $14.98. Remember, everything delivered from the 2nd of January. 340049 is that item number. Then we have our lace die set. Now, there's 4 dies in this. What they will do, the long end, both sides cuts out, but the ends, the short ends, don't. So they'll stay in the cardstock, but you can kind of double them up.
You can double it up and make 12 by 12 panels. You know, depending on the size of your paper, you could go on and on and on and make a huge long strip. It's really easy to line them up, but they do make beautiful cards.
Jodie made this one in the earlier show this afternoon, and it was, I just love it, so bright. And, you know, they can take on a totally different look. They look quite regal and quite conservative in some aspects. Then you put the bright colours with them, and they're all funky. I mean, that's a bit of drop shadow on that one, which is one of my favourite techniques. And this is, I didn't realise this until Jodie pointed it out, but this rosette is actually made out... sorry. That's actually made out of one of those strips.
It is, so, you know, just fold it with the scoreboard, get your tools out and score it, and you can make rosettes with no problem.
Fab. 011594 21.96, better than half price. Well, it is actually exactly half price, isn't it? Yeah, £43.96 down to £21.96. So basically the edges cut out here and here, but the bottom and the top there doesn't. So if you want to snip them out, they're easy to do that, but it just gives you a bit more versatility, doesn't it?
It does, and, you know, when you do cut them out, you can make them, you can overlay them so that it does actually look like one continuation of a sheet. So you can make beautiful lace effects with them. I mean, they just look like one complete sheet. They're absolutely stunning. You know, you can go modern with them as well. I love, you know, just the modern element.
Yeah, just simple. Sometimes is all you need, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
OK, 011594. Now, we've got 3 more sets to show you, then we'll crack on with some demonstrations. And interact with us. We want to get your messages in. We are live at 8 minutes past 5. So, studio@hochanda.com. Say hello to us and we can say hello to you. And any pictures you want to send us of your Christmas jumpers or
your Christmas cakes,
what you've made, decorated or whatever, send them in. We'd love to see them. Now, we've got our shutter dies. Now, these are... When you look at them, you kind of think, well, what do they do? The answer is a lot.
Yes.
An absolute magnitude of ways of using them. So many different ways. I mean, this is a card made by them, but you can put your own twist on it, can't you?
You can. So they're actually designed to give you your cuts, and then you just apply your score lines where you want them to be. So if we just have a look at that pink one, Dave.
Yep.
This is a small version of the shutter dies. depending on where you score, is how it folds. So a very simple version, so that will fold up into a DL. Now imagine that twice over with a panel in, you're going to get that one.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you've got one A4 at that side, turn it around, one A4 at that side, with a panel on the front and back. So you're going to get your dimensional cards with no problem at all.
And don't worry about looking at the dies when you get them home thinking, I don't know what to do with them, because there are lots of design ideas on the back printed and photographs to give you ideas as well, which is really handy. And this is a massive saving. They were $74.97, so basically $24.99 each they were. Now they are all three for £22.97, delivered from the 2nd of January. And nearly, well, 60% off the price. And we've got very, very few of these remaining now compared to what we started with today. So if you do want to go for it, 632817 for your... Now, look at this. This is a mantelpiece pleaser.
It is. You know, you can have fun with these. You really can have fun. But the outside edge dies are a verso die. So they don't have that interior cutting line. So because they don't have that interior cutting line, I think I'll bring my box in. Can you see how it's a continuation? You can make beautiful borders with it.
Love it.
With no problem at all.
It's great, isn't it? Just play with them. Get them home, get your machine out, and just cut lots and lots of shapes and just play and stick them together, see what you come up with.
Yeah.
$22.97 the price. Now, we've also got, we're calling these our strip dies. Now, these are... They say a Christmas theme, but to be honest with you, there's only one die that's got a Christmas reference to it, and that is this one here, because it says literally Merry Christmas, OK? So, because that isn't one die. If you think they are just one big die, there's actually 4 dies in this set. There are, wait for this one, 8 in the poinsettia set, and then you get 7 in this one, because all of these are independent and different and separate. So you've got 19 dies in total, but it means, I mean, the bow isn't festive, or doesn't need to be. It can be, but it doesn't need to be. The poinsettia, if you do that in a different colour to red, it's going to look like a spring flower. The only thing festive is the Merry Christmas, so the rest of it is generic, I'd say.
It is. So if we do look at the Christmas versions, so that one there is done as a Christmas version. And so is that one. It's done as a Christmas version. Now let's put Christmas to one side. We've then got birthday cards. So you've got a beautiful, elegant one there.
And that looks like a keyboard, doesn't it?
It is, yeah. Then start to think about maybe silver wedding anniversary, you know, birthdays. You've got that beautiful design going across there. If we take the sentiment off of that one, it's just a birthday card.
Yeah.
A very, very pretty birthday card.
So you've got versatility. There is the Christmas element to the dies, but all the rest of them are generic. 803050, look at the saving on this. £56 you're saving by ordering these now. $24.97 is all you have to spend to get them. 803050. And finally, before we get into our demo, the So Pretty die at the end here. These have been hugely popular today. Again, the saving is a massive reduction, down from £63.96 to £18.46. But what you've got, if you look closely at these dies, they've all got one thing in common. They've got tiny little cones that pierce little pinpricks. Now, that looks lovely just as a decoration. So you can, if you get in close, you can see that there's tiny little pinprick detail. It doesn't leave any cardstock in the die, so don't worry about being a nightmare to clean them. It just pierces the hole for you. And that means that if you wanted to, you could stitch and embroider, which is what Jodie and her team have done on this one. That's actually embroidered, as is this one. I mean, it may well be that that's a step too far. Maybe that's taking it a little bit too far and it's going to take you too long to do it. But lots of you would love doing it, and it just gives a real luxury to the card, doesn't it?
It does. You know, if you go that little extra mile, you know, it does show.
It does, yeah.
It really does show on them.
And those seed beads, those little bugle beads, they've also been sewn onto what the die's cut out as well. So, you know, you don't have to do that. And if you don't, it doesn't look really as if you've not done something. It looks just decorative, beautiful. So, or you can do some faux stitching, can't you?
You can do faux stitching. We're going to do the faux stitching on the first demonstration.
Excellent. So those 4, if you buy them on their own, they are on the website on their own, but if you buy them together as a set of 4, we can do an amazing price on this for you. $18.46 for all 4 sets. So that's 8 dies, just about £8.35, I think it is a die, something like that. 863-545 for $18.46. Yeah, basically, give us a call for it right now. We'll get it to your door shortly after New Year. And remember, if you are a Freedom member, you don't have to pay the P&P. That's already taken care of for you. Now, the website's got everything. If there are single options available of things, you'll find them there. There's a bundle of tonic stamps there as well, which are rather lovely. We've just selected this for you because this was used in the last demonstration in the last hour. This has got your shooting star, it's got the wand, fairy wand, and your fairy floating through the air, a la Peter Pan. And then you've got the bluebell butterfly in that set as well. So that's a really good, very comprehensive set. That's only, what was the price on that one? £12 and pence. £12.96, there we go. So that is half price, and we're busy for that right now. 561133, your item number. Excellent.
Right, so I'm going to use one of the So Pretty dies, OK? This one has got the little butterflies on, OK? So I'm going to tape it down, and we're going to run this through. You'll be able to see all the gorgeous detail on them because there is all those perforations. Yes, you can do embroidery thread. If you do embroidery thread, split it down to 2, OK?
Just 2 threads at a time?
Absolutely.
Right.
You can do it with normal cotton as well with no problem. If you're doing it with normal cotton, just double your cotton up, yeah? Right. So that there, you can see all the little perforations in there. They're very, very minute, but they are there. Now, you can see that you don't have to do anything to it if you don't want to. It does look very pretty in its own right. Now, I want 2 of them, OK? So I'm going to have 2.
Now, these are how they come, separately packaged. So there's your climbing clematis, your twisted ivy, your admiral arches, and also your perfect posies as well. So those 4, and they are stunning. They really are for the price. One set for £18.46. I'd bite your hand off for them, but
yeah,
get all 4 of them.
So now we've got our design. We're going to come in with a fine liner. OK, just any old fine liner. Now, in this one, we're going to do a solid stitch. OK, so the easiest way to do it is stop and you pull your pen through. OK. My things in. My things in. Look, hello.
There you are. Look.
Yeah. So literally, keep your pen in the holes. And if you keep your pen in the hole, it does actually look like a proper stitch because you're getting it going in.
Yeah.
So just follow it.
And if you're doing it on dark cards, why not use like a white gel pen or something? That would look good.
It looks beautiful. So we're just taking this time, going round all these little pin pricks and then all the way down that side. So that's one. So let's do the other one.
It's a quick way of getting that look.
It is.
I know for a lot of you, embroidery and any sort of sewing is a labour of love that you enjoy doing. So if that's the case, then why not invest the time in it?
Yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed myself the last couple of days. So on the 28th, I'm bringing you the Tonic magazine. Now, in that Tonic magazine, there is a very, very large set of dies. And I have to say, they work amazing on fabric. And I've been doing single bedspreads, I've been doing pin cushions with it. It's been nice to get the sewing machine out.
Yeah. Is that your next time in after the show?
Yeah.
You're not in until the 28th?
28th is my next show. It sure
and I'm
is.
not back until the 31st, so nice little break.
Yeah. So we've now got the faux stitching on those. These ones are hand-stitched.
Ah, right.
OK, so you've got a little bit of both going on this card, OK? So, if you've got stitching, proper stitching, I highly suggest that you put your adhesive over the top of your cottons.
Because that sticks up further than the cardstock, obviously. So
it does. So let's have a slight shadow.
And to be fair, that one probably wouldn't take too long to do because there's not an awful lot of stitching to do on that particular die. One of the other ones, the rose one, there's a lot more to do on that one.
Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever stitch you want. I mean, these are just running stitches. But like on that first card, what about putting the butyl beads in and getting all that shimmer and going on? They'd be beautiful.
Nice.
So let's just make a very quick card. So one of our old punches. Ooh, that is an old...
Punch?
Yes.
Wow, I haven't seen a punch for a while.
Yeah, that was... What was that called? The diamond... Oh... Diamond lattice, I think that one was.
OK.
Yeah.
The punches are still around, just haven't seen them for a
You know
while.
something? I love my punches. I really do love my punches. You know, good old circle punch, you can't beat it. So let's just take... Come on, Mr. Tape.
Now, the one-day special, the countdown is on. That clock in the corner, top right up there, tells you how many minutes before the one-day special ends and the price goes up. And they are, remember, the choice of the fairies or the pets. OK, if you call after 6, I'm afraid you'll be charged more. We don't want you to do that. We want you to call before 6 to get the lower price.
So we're just matting and layering. So, as I say, normal size card, punch down the side. We're now matting and layering with this tape. I think it's been on here a bit too long and stored, but it's coming off. And this is going to be our front panel. So let's place that into there. Now we've got a circle oval die, one of our oval dies, and that's going to come within the centre. So let's just stick that one down. So take all those buds off. And then the sentiment that we're going to use in this is best wishes. So in the centre of there.
Is that from the sentiment sets we've got in the show?
No, these are on the website though. Yeah.
We have actually got some sentiments on the show though, a set of 5 for under a tenner. So they're available if you want to have a look on the website. So actually, on the bottom of the screen there, so it's got for you, good luck, miss you, and thank you, and there's another one which I can't remember, with love. So £9.95 if you want all of those. Lovely fonts on those too.
Right, so one of the bonuses about these dies is they fit perfectly round ovals. OK?
Right.
So it just elongates the whole design. If you wanted to add more, you could. And we could bring it out in that direction as well. And it could just be a picture in the centre. So let's stick these ones on.
Excellent.
So that is going to sit on there. And then that one is going to stick on the bottom. That's going to go into there.
It's amazing, actually, the difference having the stitching on there does make. It's very visually obvious that you've done something special with those.
So these are going to go into the corners on the other side. So that is going to come in. We'll just open that up a little bit. It's going to pop down that side and then the other down the bottom of there. So it's nearly meeting, but not quite. And then all we're going to do is we're going to add some Nouveau drops. So bring in the Nouveau.
Hello to Victoria, who's just emailed in. Evening, Victoria. She says amazing prices on this show. I've absolutely loved creating samples this year for the show.
Oh, hi, Vic.
Amazing launches that we've had, and she's looking forward to next year.
Hi. Merry Christmas, Vic.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you ever so much.
Yeah. She's on our lovely DT team, bless.
The design team.
She is.
Happy Christmas to you.
So we're just having all these little... Because these are the highlights. So we're just coming in there. Blob on his bottom. So we just add that in there. And blob on his bottom there. So it just brings in a little bit more...
What's that colour of Nouveau? That's really lovely, that.
Is it harvest gold? Bright gold.
Bright gold, like that.
Yeah, bright gold. Yeah.
There we go, look. That's what you can do with the So Pretty dies. Now, it's called So Pretty, obviously, because there can be an element of stitching if you want to, or you can just enjoy the little pinprick holes as decorative detail, or you can faux stitch using a fine liner pen like Jodie showed you. But here, these have actually been...
But don't stand your cards up when your drops are
No,
wet.
exactly. You've got to let them dry first before you stand them up. Let me show you some other cards. Let me show you this one. This is one that was done earlier on today in one of the earlier shows at 9 o'clock, I think it was, actually. And these are the beads that have been embroidered on. So you can actually stitch those onto a card as well. This rose has been completely embroidered with a zigzag stitch going all the way around there. So that will take a little bit of time. The same die has been stitched in a different way. So this is just basically a little blanket stitch,
It is, yeah, absolutely. It's so easy to do. But it does give you that, you know, that texture to your card, that extra special. I love them.
Then
really
without
pretty.
putting the actual embroidery thread through, or cotton through, or whatever you want to do, they don't look as if they're not finished. They just look decorative, having those little dots around it. So it's not, there's no right or wrong way of using them. It's entirely up to you. How much time you've got, what's your inclination like? Do you want to embroider them or not? It's up to you. And then one more quickly down there, just in classic black with a gold background, really stylish and lovely. So you've got over 70% off the price on this. They are £18.46, and you get 4 sets, 2 in each. There's 8 dies for £18.46, so about £3.30, yeah, £3.31 a die. Amazing. £2.31 for 8 dies. 2.8. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, £2.31, yeah. Wow. 863, even better. 863545 if you would like those. That's your perfect posies, Tangled Ivy, and the other two. And now the sentiments that I mentioned a few minutes ago, here they are. So you've got good luck. Look at the fonts on these as well, really lovely. For you in lowercase, miss you in uppercase, thank you, and also with love. I would have thought they'd have been about £7 or £8 each. Well, they're there today at £9.95 for all 4 of them. So all 5 of them, actually. So good value for money, amazing value, actually. 315587. Freedom members don't even have to worry about the postage, but if you're not a Freedom member, it's £2.95 P&P to get it delivered to your door. Now, the one-day special, we have 33 minutes and 37 seconds to go before the price on these one-day specials. I say these one-day specials, it's a choice of under one item number. The price will go up. If you want both sets, you'll double your saving, and you'll also, of course, only pay 1 P&P because it's the same item number, or no P&P if you're a Freedom member. So have a little look at the first set. These are the fairies, and this has been the most popular set of all of them today. You've got, I love the fact that you've got the fairy door there. That could also be not a fairy door. It could be something if you love, like your kind of, you know, your escapism films, like your Potters and all that sort of thing, then if you love that sort of theme, it could be kind of used in that way if you wanted it to be. And also it allows the door to be opened and closed as well, but it is first and foremost a fairy door, destined maybe for skirting boards around your home, or just to put on the front of a card. It'll look lovely. And then you've got your half moon, which is wonderfully flourishy, and you've got little stars on it as well. So that's, and you can actually see it's asleep. I didn't notice until just now there's a face on it. There's the eye and the nose, which I didn't see until just now. It's quite a hidden face, but you can make a highlight of that if you want. Then you've got the fairy that's sitting down with her wings, which if you snip away, it just looks like a lady relaxing on a summer's day or whatever, or Molly after the Christmas party. And then you've got, there's the other fairy there, just sat as well. Really lovely. 1996, down from £43.96, and I'll show you some finished cards with the beautiful images. So there's the moon, and there, of course, is our lovely fairy. When you emboss it as well, the embossing is really effective on that. Paper piece it, so she's got a different coloured dress. Here's one that's been done in just silver mirror foil, mirror card. And this is another one of the fairies that we've got in the show in one of our other sets. We'll show you that a little bit later on. And this one is, again, there we are, look, paper piece. So you've got a lavender dress with a white image, and we've decorated and coloured the foliage behind her too. Really lovely images, these, all of them. There's another couple, done in like a satin card this time, with beautiful embossing in the background. And then if you want to use, oh, that's referring to the other dice. Okay, let's have a little look at one more. There we are, look. So this is your one-day special. This is the fairy option in your one-day special. 1996, 702617. Remember, delivery will be from the 2nd of January, so just after the holidays. Only about, where are we now? 24th, 25th, just probably about 10 days, and they'll be on their way. Okay, now, the next option in the one-day special are your pets. You've got your Scotty dog, you've got your playful putty cat with the ball of wool, you've got your cat and dog in the love heart, and you've also then got the 2 heart cats as well at the end there. Now, if you want to snip those cats so that they're individual, you just want one of them, that's fine. You can do that easily after the dies cut it out. But if I show you some of those, there's one using the fish, just perfect, that says, and that's actually from the other die and stamp set as well. Here's the cat with a ball of wool wrapped around it. We've glittered that for you. Snipping the dog away, so the cat and the dog in the heart, cut it out, and then you can actually snip it, so you just want the puppy, that's fine. Here's Scotty dog. Here's the cat and the dog together. They want to be together. There you go. And then the one that I really do like is the fact that you've used proper wool. So you can, bring in elements like this to give it texture, to give it dimension. Really lovely. And then this one, finally, just making a feature of the heart, putting some glitter or some glitter gel just in there. Really sweet, just perfect. 1996, you choose fairies or pets, or both if you want, for less than £40 and just 1 P&P. 702617 is our item number. Now, other items we've got in the show before we crack on with another demo from Jodie. This is another one. This is the fairy I was telling you about, the one that's flying like Peter Pan. There we are. You've got the wand, you've got the floating or the shooting star, the butterfly, and also the fairy there as well. For £12.96, these have been very popular today. 561133. And that goes really nicely with the fairy theme of the one-day special as well. And then we've also got these stamps. Now, these are massively reduced as well. And you've got basically the detailed stamps, and you've also got the block image of the stamps. So you can kind of over-stamp with these. Maybe do the block stamp in a pale colour, and then the detail can go over the top in a darker colour. It will really stand out and look beautiful. Loads of stamps in there for £24.95, and that's 261532, the Bunch Bouquet stamp set.
So we're going to play with the pets.
Yeah.
And we're going to play with the putty cats that look like they've had an argument but are making up.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to cut it out of the pistachio green, and we're going to cut this out twice. Okay.
Is that the Craft Perfect colour?
It is, darling, yeah. So once we cut this out, we're going to cut a second time because we want another one, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But look at you.
Keep the hearts.
You've got lovely little hearts in there as well, okay?
Keep all these little things that the dice cut out in envelopes, because you can use them in shaker cards and all
shaker
sorts.
cards, perfect for shaker cards. So let's cut this one out.
And for paper piecing in the future, you get another colour of the cat, you can paper piece it.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do with these is we're actually going to take the cats out, okay? Because what we're going to do is we're going to put different elements back together. So first of all, we're going to go in and we're going to chop out. I'm sorry, Puddy Cat. I know. It's not. So we're just going to complete those little leaves. Okay. So just come in and complete the leaf.
Yeah, because not always will the cat theme be appropriate, but a garland like this is always going to be a good...
It does make the most beautiful garland. If your husband is into motor racing, for example, if they're into horse racing, they normally have a wreath when they win the races, don't they?
Oh, yeah, they do, yeah.
Yeah? Why not make this into one of those wreaths? Because you can. So we've got one wreath there.
If you do it in different coloured greens as well, layer it up.
It does look like a proper wreath then.
That could even be a Christmas wreath, in years to come.
So I'm just going to finish this one off now, chopping out that poor putty cat. But you'd be saving these, put them in your arsenal of craft, keep it for another day. You may want to just use the cat's head, or maybe...
Have you got an arsenal of craft at home? I bet you have.
Oh, I've got too much stuff, Dave. That's my New Year's resolution, do you know that?
What's that?
To sort out my office and to get organised. I have to go up in the loft in my office and sort it out. It's ridiculous, the amount of stuff up there. So...
Every time I've seen you on Facebook, it looks quite all right.
You want to see it at the moment? Oh my God. Right, so here we've got just one of the circles, okay? But look how they work around those circles. They work perfectly going all the way around. So we've cut them also in a darker green.
Oh, you have done different colours.
We have. We've done them in a slightly darker green.
It's amazing the difference that makes.
It is. So what we're going to do is, because these have got quite nice areas in the middle to be able to put the adhesive, we're just going to stick the stems down.
Right. So the leaves will be a little bit kind of freeform.
Yeah. So, and it allows me also to just pull it to the edge of the circle, okay? And then we're going to do the same on the other one as well. So just add that adhesive all the way around, and then we're going to come in and just place them on, taking it to the edge of the circle, like that.
Excellent.
Yeah, so it's now starting to go all the way around. Now with the darker ones are going to give us a very slight shadow. So that one. So I'm going to go shadow of the other one underneath. So this is just going to stick on the outer edge a little bit. So just come down. And that one.
Nice.
Then the other one. Just add all those little... Oh, I don't know what that is. A little bit of string there off something. And we're going to do the same again. So lighter one just on the inner edge.
And Craft Perfect, by the way, is the cardstock from Tonic. All these colours that you can see Jodie working with are on the Pick and Mix on the website if you want to have a little look. So have a look there now.
Yeah, so we've got that design going all the way round. Now my pussycats, I don't want my pussycats in black. I mean, I want my cats in the black, but I don't want the wreath.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's just go in and cut out...
Snippety snip.
My cat. So he wants his back leg. It always helps. We want his front legs. So let's take away all that bit and complete his back leg.
So remember, we're still live until 7 tonight with a brand new one-day special launching in 25 minutes with Alex. That will be our last live show for Christmas Eve, and then we've got some specially recorded shows going from 7 o'clock right the way through Christmas Day as well. So if you get a chance to watch us like you normally do, then you'll see some incredible shows, great products, great guests and great discounts as well right the way through the Christmas week.
Right, so we've got our Celtic Dream here. So let's layer all this up. We've kept it the same colourways. So, large one, then the outside edge is just going to go onto there. We're going to put a little bit of 3D foam on his bottom, just to lift it up a little bit. Not a lot, just a bit. So there, let's just take those off. So very easily just peel away. Just a few of those.
Only about 20 minutes left on the show. There's still time for you to get the one-day special and every other offer that's in the show today as well. Amazing discounts. Some of them 70% off. Not to be sniffed at.
No, it's not. You know, there's some classics as well.
Yeah.
Some real classic dies. So we're going to go into the middle here now. So once again, just a little bit of lift. We don't have to take all the backs off the 3D buds, you know, just the ones that are going to help stick it down. So that one is going to sit in there. Now using the stamps within that other range of pets, okay? So we've got just perfect. Okay.
If you are going for the pet one-day special, add that other die set onto your order as well, because that's got cats, it's got dogs, but it's also got those stamps as well, which are really appropriate. So good to have those.
So we're going just perfect. We're going to have a little bow. No, we're not, because it's not switched on. So we'll just have that in there, and that in there. But using the little heart that we took out, and also an addition heart, let me just move that out of the way. This one. Let me just pick that up. It's going to sit.
Oh, that's cute.
Within.
Like a little pocket.
With that one, yeah. So we just get it central. Like that. Oh, come on. Work with me. It's my last show before Christmas. Be nice.
Ditto.
Yeah. And then that one on there.
You going to midnight mass tonight?
Yes. That one on there. So that'll sit in there. And then we're going to add that then onto that little bow
And there you've got your little puddy cats.
There you go. Now, if you're taking advantage of all of these fantastic price reductions in the show today, bear in mind the P&P can sometimes be a bit of an issue. You're thinking, oh, I don't want to pay all that P&P. Well, the way to get around it is quite simple. Become a Freedom member, a Freedom Club member. You hear us talk about it all the time. Basically, what that gives you for £6.97 is unlimited delivery for a month. It's a month's membership for £6.97, and it is non-committed. You can kind of opt out of it whenever you wish. You get your members' discounts on certain items as well that come up as like blue prices on the screen or on the website. Members' badge as well, monthly newsletter, but the main thing is that you don't have to think about postage. If you run out of glue and you want a pot of glue, you can buy the glue without thinking, oh, I've got to pay £2.95 P&P. You haven't if you're a Freedom member. So join Freedom today. Maybe it's going to be the Christmas gift to yourself to see how you get on with it and how you like it. £6.97. Most people I know that I've met over the year that have been Ali Pally, NEC, they go always in the Freedom Club, love it. Because you can save potentially so much, especially if you buy quite a few things.
Yeah, it's lethal when you're coming to work and your postage is already paid and you're walking around looking at counters. It's terrible.
Great, though. Think of what you saved. Think of what you saved.
Yeah.
Now then, 19 minutes to go before the one-day special ends and the price goes up. And we've had very, very busy phones for this and lots of you responding to it and loving it. We've got the fairy theme here. And, you know, even if you're not really a fairy person, that is just a lovely lady. Snip away the wings and she's a lady that's just chilling out. Same with this one over here. We did that earlier, didn't we? We snipped the wings away from her as well. So if you don't want them to be fairies, they don't have to be. You've then got the man in the moon, and there is the eye and the nose there, which I hadn't seen until this hour. I didn't see that. And then you've got the fairy doll, which lots of you love. And you can really have fun with that. You can really, you know, use your craft card, ink it up, distress it. You can have a lot of fun. Make your fairy doll and put it on the skirting board. 1996 702 617 is your item number there. Pick a few samples.
Pick a few samples. Oh, right. So the little girl there. I love the little girl. Very, very nice. Taking it easy.
That was done in the last hour.
I love Brina. Brina is delightful, especially when she's got her wings cropped.
Lovely colour combination.
Yeah, so that's Brina with her wings chopped. But I also like how the fairy doll, you can take elements away and just have it as a garden arc. I love it.
Excellent. So that's what you can do when you've got the fairy dies. And that's a £24 saving. So you're saving over 50%. That's about 60% off. So 702 617 for your fairies. And then the other option, equally as desirable, are our pets. We're a nation of animal lovers, aren't we? So we've got the Scotty dog. We've got the playful cat with a ball of wool. We've got the dog and cat in the love heart, and we've also got the cats with their tails making the heart shape, which I think is adorable. And there it is. I know we used it in the demo a few minutes ago, but there it is with some glitter in the middle.
They make nice wedding anniversary cards.
They do, actually.
You know, really, really nice. You know, maybe an engagement card as well. But, you know, bringing in the sentiments that you're going to see in the next bundle, you know, it brings in that little bit of cheekiness.
Yeah, absolutely.
That little bit of humour.
And, you know, your cat or your dog does know too much, doesn't it? There's nothing they don't know.
He does, bless his little heart.
And there they are. There's the dog and the cat and the hearts. Really lovely. Another Scotty dog one for you. And because he's got like a bib around him or a jacket on, you can make that tartan if you want to. I haven't had any responses to whether dogs or... We were asking if dogs had accents. You know, as we do maybe Scottish dogs have a Scottish bark? Do Dorset dogs have a Dorset bark?
I want to know what cats and dogs dream about. Because they do dream.
Oh, OK.
Yeah, Toby, when he's asleep, he like sort of twitches and then his paw comes out. I'm like, oh, I wonder what he's dreaming about.
Well, Meg, our producer, she reckons that cows definitely have accents. So if cows do, probably dogs do. She's been going around listening to cows mooing in different parts of the UK, obviously. Right, so if you want your one-day special, there it is, 1996 for either or go for both and double your saving, 702 617. Then we've got the stamps and dies together. Again, you've got your dog and cat theme. You've got two cats on this one, and then you've got one really posh poodle.
Yeah, she is rather posh.
She is posh. And then you've got the dog bone, and you've got the cat fish, and you've also got the bowl, of course, as well. But this is where you've got the stamps as well, which I love. And they're a little bit of fun, a bit of whimsical fun. You're the cat's whiskers. There we are, look. And that's in white embossing powder, which looks rather nice against the black. That's another one that says the same. This is You're Totally Pawsome. So again, animal charities.
Yeah.
Perfect for that.
Have fun with them.
Yeah.
You know, like this card here, they've actually cut into it and made a paw print on the front with the sentiment in the middle.
I didn't see that before. Yeah. Oh, evidently, we've been doing a bit of research. Meg's been on the computer, Googling or whatever, and evidently dogs' barks develop to sound much like their owners' voices. So, in other words, if the owner's got an accent, so dogs in Liverpool will communicate in a different pitch to a higher pitch than other dogs.
Now,
So, yes, they do have accents then.
Who did the research on that? Somebody very highly paid.
Someone who's got an inquisitive mind like me, maybe.
Yeah. God,
But yeah, but they do have accents. There you go. That's our question answered. Right now, the buildables. Now, Croc and Hippo, Hetty and... I'm sure the crocodile has accent. Charlie the Croc and Hetty the Hippo. These are brilliant because, let me show you again how they work. They're not just one die. You've actually got all of these different dies that are different parts of the crocodile. So you can play around with it. You can put his hat at a jaunty angle like they've done there. You can play around with his claws. You can make his nose there actually glasses for the hippo if you want. So you can play around with the dies. So they get all these different elements to... what I would do is, and I know you do this, you put them on the magnetic sheets.
I do. Yeah, you know, we do 2 different sizes in storage. We do the A4 and we also do the medium. If you take the medium one, these are perfect sizes for that medium die storage. And just have one for each of the dies.
But the fun you can have with them, obviously cardstock, it cuts out well, but felt, even cotton, that sort of thing, you can cut it out.
Absolutely brilliant. When we first launched, the first launch of these buildables, we had the hedgehog, the fox, I can't remember the other ones. But I actually made finger puppets with those. You know, just cut them out of felt, stitch them all together, and you've got finger puppets.
You have. A lot of fun. And I think they're great characters. And if you went for the buildables last week that Paola did with the one-day special, then these are the perfect matches to go with them. They're the same size. As are these, because you've got the panda, and you've also got the lion. Now, this is a different item number, but the same deal applies. So you're getting both of them with £11 off, down from £25.98 to just £14.98. And the panda, again, all of them are different components. So here's the panda reaching through a window or a hole, climbing through, so it's just got the front paws. But here he is, sat down with his trophy, or her trophy, and there he is, sat down with a bottle of bubbly, celebrating 18th birthday, so totally fine.
Yeah, you know, just think in a different manner when you're using the dies, because if we turn round the die set from the panda, can you see his feet there?
Yeah.
Don't cut them out, use them as stencils, put them on your cardstock, emboss them with your embossing tool, and they look like little baby's feet. They look really, really pretty just going up and down your card. Just something different to be able to do with your dies.
That could be the footprints in the sand theme or whatever you want it to be. So, OK, so those two are £14.98, again, £11 off, down from £25.98. Now, let's remind you of the lace dies as well. These have been very, very busy. We'll just show you these finally. 4 dies, which cut the top and bottom, but they don't cut the ends. So it's easy to do a repeat, to make a long border strip, to decorate a 12 by 12 scrapbook page or whatever. I mean, you can use these in all sorts of ways, not just for card making.
Yeah, I think these are corkers. If you are wanting something to build your collection up, to add that little bit of extra daintiness on the side, because let's face it, if we go and buy lace, it's expensive, you know, but you can have the faux lace here. Maybe use them in your mixed media, double them up, use them in your mixed media, stencil through them. Loads of different ways of playing with them.
Now, that mandala, that rosette there, is made from one of the strips.
It is.
So you just basically crimp it, crease it, and it creates that. So that could be something that you wear. Here we've got making them into a wonderful background. This is a bit of drop shadow, which is something Jodie's known for, which I love. It gives it so much depth and dimension. It looks almost like wrought iron railings.
It does. It does. It's a really pretty die.
And then top and bottom of a lovely frame in the middle. Really lovely. £21.96 gets you all of these. Then there's 4 sets in total for £21.96. So it is half price. 011 594 is your item number. Now, if you want to go to the website and you want to see everything that's available from Tonic, like the Nouveau drops, the Craft Perfect card, all those things that you hear us talk about, you know, if we could fill a week's schedule with everything that Tonic has available, there are so many products. Have a little look, put Tonic in the search bar or brand. There is actually a section on the website that says brands and so on. There's your Craft Perfect card, pick and mix. Look, 5-star reviews for that. Embossing powders, glitters. There's 5 full pages of tonic goodies. And if it's in stock, the website will let you order it, OK? Hochanda.com, that's where you have to go.
Right.
Now, the one-day special has got 10 minutes and 20 seconds left, and then the price is going to go up. So if you want the fairies or the pets, please order sooner rather than later. Right, what we're going to do...
Right, so this is Leo. This is Leo the lion. So we're cutting his mane out, and we're also cutting his hair out as well, because he's got a nice head of hair. So let's turn that over and let's emboss that. So just bringing in our mat and running that through the machine.
I've just heard Chris Rea is limbering up.
Is he?
For the song on the way home. it's tradition now. Every year I drive home on Christmas Eve for Christmas, Chris Rea comes on the radio. So always the first song I hear. Yeah.
So let's take that away. Now, before I take it out of the die, I'm just taking that one. But before I take his mane out, I'm going to take off the tape. I'm going to take some vintage photo. And I'm just going to come in and put that vintage photo over that emboss. So
don't forget you can use the dies with stencils. We often don't do that. We forget about it. But
we've got the detail within his mane. Okay, so let's take his hair out now.
That would make a good sunshine.
It would make a good sunshine. You could do Teletubby Land with that.
Yeah,
Right, so this here is my background. This here is going to be his cage. Okay,
he's a posh lion.
He is. So we're going to place that at the top for a minute. We're going to place that at the bottom for a minute as well, because we've got the grey strips of card as well. So using the grey card, we're going to add the bars. So one at that side, one at that side, and then we're going to work our way in. So I'm going to go in the middle, and then one in each aspect there.
Okay.
So that there is going to be my cage. So while that grey is drying, we can start to build our lion.
See, that's the way to do it without measuring.
So that's our lion. This is his face. So let's take his body and put it on there. So there's his face.
In a slightly different shade of brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's his body. And his nose.
I think he's been for a perm.
Yeah. So there's his little snout. His head of hair. We're keeping him completely flat. So there's his head of hair.
Cute.
Okay. But he is the king of the jungle. So he's going to have his crown just popping behind his eye.
Mm-hmm.
We have his nose. So let's just put his nose on. So his nose comes just parallel with the bottom of his mouth.
Yeah. And don't forget, you have got pictures of the finished animals on the packaging as well, so it gives you ideas as to how to build them up.
So this here is his tongue. So we just put his tongue in.
Yeah.
And you also get his tail as well. Okay. We'll put his eyes on in just a minute. So we're going to bring his tail around the front. So now, let's put his eyes on. We want him to be able to see, don't we? Bless his little heart.
Now you get the eyes, but if you wanted to put Nuvo drops for eyes, you can do that as well. That's something a lot of you do. Or goggly eyes, if you've got any of those.
So there are his eyes. Oops. He looks a happy lion, doesn't he? So now, he's going to come in here. This is going to go on the top, so I'm going to place him down there. Okay? So that is going to go on there.
Now imagine decorating maybe the kids' bedroom with some of these characters, making mobiles out of them, sticking them, if you do them in felt or fabric, you can applique them onto the back of pyjamas or something if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Great.
So let's turn him over.
Who doesn't love a lion?
He's sweet. He is sweet. So a bit of tape on the back there. So the dies that I've used to make his cage, they are the window dies. Okay, so if you did get those are the window dies. So come on. But when you're trying to rush, it don't want to do it, does it?
Always the way.
There we go. So that on there. Come on, Mr. Tape. There we go. Right, so parallel at the top, wrap. Parallel at the bottom and wrap. Then bring your additional ones out, and you're going to get a slight bow.
Ah, brilliant.
On the front.
A domed cage.
So you've got your domed cage.
That's great.
So that then is going to go onto that matten layer. And then we're going to stick that onto our card front, and that is going to go onto there. And because it's got a dome on it, you're just going to hold it for a few minutes longer than you normally would. Okay.
He's got to live somewhere.
Yes.
And he looks happy enough in there.
He's in his house.
He's in the most elegant cage I've ever seen. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's like a palace than a cage. Fab, there he is. He's one of our buildables, and if you go for him, you will also get Percy, I think. Yes, you get Percy Panda with Leo the Lion, OK? Now, they're £14.98 for the two, so you're only paying, really, about $7.50 each.
Yeah, it's an absolutely amazing price.
Do keep them on a magnetic sheet.
Yeah, if you've got any more of the buildables as well, have a play with them. Different shapes make different ones.
Yeah.
Like Charlie the Croc, you can make him into a giraffe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a play with the different shapes.
And Charlie the Croc can wear the crown if you want him to. It could be holding a bottle of pop like Percy is. So you know they can do all sorts of things. Paint different scenarios with them. Have fun with them. But if you want your one day special, remember it is the choice of the fairies or indeed the pets, the animals, and that price is going to go up in less than 5 minutes' time. So grab them now. A brand new one day special is going to be launching in a couple of minutes' time, live with Alex and with Lewis. From me and mine to you and yours, have a fantastic Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas,
and
guys.
You, Jodie.
Thank you for an amazing year.
Yeah, thanks for a brilliant year. It's been great, hasn't it?
It has been brilliant.
Have a safe journey as well. I'll see you on the 31st. You're back on the 28th.
I am. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So Indigo Blue, the big save, that's not coming up yet. That's coming up a bit later. We've got a brand new one-day special, though, and it's Craft Yourself Silly. That's coming up next at 6 o'clock, as it always does, for a brand new one-day special. Alex and Lewis are here next.
Hi, I'm Sue.
And I'm Doreen. I named the company after my two daughters, Katie and Sue.
So we're a family business, Katie Sue Designs, based in the northeast of England, and we've been in business for almost 25 years now together. We started with miniature dolls and we moved through to paper crafting with Flower Soft, and then into silicone molds, which we make here ourselves. And they're award-winning, and we sell them to around 40 countries in the world. We're really looking forward to coming to Hochanda and showing you all a wide range of our products, everything from paper crafting to cake decorating, mixed media. So I hope you can join us and Noreen showing you all of the different crafting techniques.
Hi there, I'm Noreen, demonstrator for Katie Sue Designs. I really can't wait to be able to show you all of the molds and all of the exciting things that I'm going to bring to you. Make sure you don't miss the Katie Sue shows on Hochanda.
Hi everyone, I'm Gordon.
I'm Justin.
And
together we are Be Creative.
Justin and I formed our company just under 1 year ago to bring you new and exciting products under the Be Creative brand.
We have a fantastic relationship with Hochanda, and we love to share our ideas and creation with you, our viewers.
So why not come be creative with us
Here at Hochanda.
Happy Christmas Eve and happy Christmas Eve, Louis.
And you.
Do you like me flashing?
I do. It's very festive.
I'm flashing at you. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Lovely to see you.
Yeah, you too. It's been ages.
And you've brought us some lovely one-day special options, actually. So it's all about the Tessa Patch today.
All about English paper piecing with
Yes,
Tessa Patch, yeah.
Yes, yes.
So
what have we got?
So we've bought 4 different colourways for you. So you've got the lovely purples here as well. So you've got the kind of deep purples in there and the spots.
These are nice.
You've got kind of the chocolate bar purple.
Oh, no, I know which one you're talking about.
We all know which one we're talking about.
Which we've all been eating too much of already.
Yeah, exactly. And you've got the lavenders, and you kind of got the like heathers in there and stuff like that. So it's really beautiful. But also we're going to give you. There's 100 pieces in here.
Oh, okay.
So what we've done, we've tried to give you different multiple pieces. So like there's big hexagons, small hexagons, triangles, diamonds.
Oh, diamonds. Yeah.
All different types. So it complements the stuff that people may already have at home, or it complements like stuff that you don't have. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely. You've got a full pack, really. That's what we're saying. In terms of the fabric, we've got half meters, haven't we, in this one? So you're getting the 6 half meters, 100 pieces, and then what are these for?
So
sheets at the back.
These are planners. So basically, you can draw out your plan of your quilt beforehand.
Oh, nice.
So instead of going sewing blind or doing a bit of scrap paper, we've done it for you. We've taken the hard work out for you. You can plan, colour in the different colours that you're going to use for the different fabrics, and kind of get a formation of your quilt beforehand.
Oh, that's such a good idea. So then you're not going to make any mistakes either. You just follow your own pattern. So that's really good. So, what was that, our Emily? Oh, 12. Do we get 12? Oh, they're different
so all
sizes,
different,
are they?
Yeah, different designs and stuff in there. We can just flick through those.
Oh, nice, thank you.
So they complement the 100 shapes that you're going to get in there as well.
Oh, I see. So some of them are triangles, some of them are the hexagons. What else have we got? Smaller hexagons, yeah.
Different triangles. Hexagons, there's squares in there, there's triangles. It's all different types, all we're seeing as hexagons at the moment.
Lovely, no, that's all right. They are in there, they're in there. So you get, did you say, sorry, 10 or 12?
12.
12, lovely. So that's your first option. If you want to go for the gorgeous purples, you really have put in some wonderful shades in this. They all work together very well.
Really well, don't they? And again, so this is perfect for people that, if you've already got stuff in your stash already, like just to complement it. Or again, for people that are beginners, they can have something to play with. But for me, English paper piecing, it's something that's going to be kept in the family for years.
Yeah.
It's going to be passed down and passed down and passed down. So start off with this. Start off sewing with your kids and stuff like that. Because
that's nice.
It's just something you can do, isn't it?
And we're going to do some sewing together,
we
aren't we?
We
We're gonna
are.
have a nice little chat. Join in and we'll have a chat together. So that's your purple option. Under the same item number, you can go for your naturals.
Naturals. This is my favourite,
Is
Leonie, I would say. Yeah. I just think this ties in with more of my kind of colours that I've got at home and stuff like that already. So you've got your lovely ash greys there, your kind of elephant grey. What would you say that was?
Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Like biscuit?
Should we say biscuit?
Right, okay.
And then you've got that vanilla seeded poplin there again. I'd say kind of a vintage brown.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
And then kind of that traditional chocolate brown.
Yes,
to match the chocolate.
Very, yes, purple than the other one. So if you'd like to go for the natural pieces, again, you're getting 100 pieces of the paper cutouts and your 12 sheets to plan. And then moving along, and again, under the same item number, this must be the brights.
This is the brights, yeah. This is the traditional Craft Yourself Silly brights.
Yeah.
Hayley loves the bright colours, and I think you guys do as well. So I think this is why we had to put this in there. Again, you've kind of got that beautiful kind of electric yellow.
Oh, it is. It's
and
very
then that kind of sunrise vintage yellow.
That one.
Yeah, so move these out the way. And then that red hot red. It's so
I've got
saucy,
a lippy,
isn't it?
that colour.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Oh, I think I have actually. For Christmas only. And you kind of got that traditional kind of red spot, which is quite nice and classic.
Okay.
And then you've got that lovely vibrant orange again.
Yeah.
And then you've got a kind of complementary orange with that as well.
Wonderful. So if you're wanting to kind of get through the rest of January, you want some bright colours to pep you up, then this is the one to go for. And then you've got one more option, and these are the pinks. Oh, look at that pink.
So
you
nice,
know
isn't
me.
it? Yeah,
Purples and pinks.
Purples and pinks all the way.
Yeah.
All the way. Again, so you've got the kind of so like we said, you're always going to get these 100 pieces in there and the 12 planners. But in this one, you're going to get this beautiful kind of, I'd say it's a girly pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, very girly pink. And then you've got this beautiful kind of baby pink in there. And then you've got the vintage pink with the beautiful spots. And
Thank
them out
you.
the way.
Yeah.
And then you've kind of got this,
Bubblegum?
Bubblegum.
Do you like
Let's
that?
go bubblegum.
Okay.
Let's go Alex Pink for this one.
Yes, just Alex Pink.
Alex
That's
Pink.
right. Very nice and deep.
And then
beautiful.
this is what we would call a salmon pink as well.
Yeah, stunning. So those are your 4 options. In each option, as we've said, you're getting ½ metre of each of the fabrics, so obviously 3 metres in total, and then you're getting 100 of your Tessa Patch pieces or paper pieces and 12 of your planners. So each option is just £24.99, so you've got a nice £10 saving. Item number then is 302092, and because it's all under the same item number, if you wanted to go for your pinks and your purples, it's only 1p&p, unless you're a Freedom member and you're already sorted. All you need to do then is give us a call, 01733602000, or here's the website. You can check out online at hochanda.com. Now, we've also got some other fabrics available on the show. It's brushed cotton, and let me tell you, they are so luxurious. We've also got those assorted potluck collections of your fat quarters, and Hayley's favourite photos of the calico. I love that. And I won't tell you what she called the picture of the batting earlier on. Yes, it was rather risque, that's all I'm going to say. Bless her, bless Hayley. You can catch Hayley's shows from earlier on, actually. We were on together at 11 a.m, and she was on with Hayley at 3. Hayley was on with herself. She was on with Charlie at 3 o'clock. Happy Christmas, Jodie!
Happy Christmas!
Oh, isn't it lovely? It's all so festive. Okay, my lovely, what are we going to start off with?
So I've given you some of your own hexagons there on the Emily fabric.
Yeah.
And this is a project that I've already started using some of the strange fabrics that I did in the vintage.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to show how I would put a hexagon together, basically.
Okay.
Again, so again, these are scrap fabrics, scrap pieces of fabric, so it doesn't matter. I'm just going to get your hexagon, and I would roughly put that where I want it. I'm going to do it so the camera, so you guys can see back home. There we go.
Perfect. Oh, nice.
There we go. Just going to roughly cut around that hexagon, leaving enough space around the hexagon, like so.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to show, this is very basic, so people that have never done English paper pasting before.
Paper pasting.
Paper piecing.
Well, do you know, I hadn't until I met Hayley.
Really?
Yeah, she was the first person that... Because it's just one of those things, isn't it, where life takes you and what crafts and things you end up with. So actually, it was with Hayley for the first time when the channel first launched that we were doing this.
And
after the looms as well.
I've got a confession.
Yeah?
So it was my first time with you guys.
Really?
Because obviously I was flooring here.
Yes, that's right.
And I think we were doing... In fact, we did this show, and I was like, oh, I want to do... I just lost my granddad, unfortunately, and I wanted to do like a memory piece.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, here's some hexagons, and have a go. And I would literally, here I am now, that's how easy it is to pick up. It was just, it's so therapeutic, isn't it? And just to pick it up and just do it.
I really enjoy it, indeed. Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
We'd like to hear from you, you know, if you've been doing a bit of quilting, if you've got any of Craft Yourself Silly fabrics. What are you doing over Christmas as well? Are you staying in? Are you going out for a meal? How many people have you got coming round? So you can send in your emails to studio@hochanda.com or via Facebook, or you can even give us a ring on the usual number, and we'll put you through and we can have a nice little chat. So you're just cutting around?
Just cutting some of the excess off, because I've been over generous. These scissors, can I just say?
I was eyeing them up. They look good. Are these, which ones are these?
These are the tonic scissors.
I thought they were. They are on a big save price. £24.99 for those. Yeah.
A dream. Yeah. Honest to God. And these are mine because they have the ribbon on and back.
You're like, nobody's taking
No
these
one's
scissors.
taking these, not how to cut card or anything with these. These are fabric only. So hence why the ribbon, so I can shout at anyone back at the office if they start using them. But we've all got a pair, actually. We love them that much that we all got a pair.
Fab.
Right, so again, I'm just going to tack the fabric around the outside.
And now, what's nice about these pieces that you've put in for us is they're sturdy.
Yeah.
You can keep reusing them, can't you?
This is what the beauty of it, again. So say when I did this piece here, let me show you, I've actually taken out the ones here, because I only had so many pieces with me. I was on the road, sorry. I was on the road, so I only had so many hexagons with me. So I could manage, put all these in here, and I could manage to take these out to start on the outer lines again.
Ah, yes.
So that's, if you're travelling on the train, if you want something that you can just whip out and just start doing a little bit on the corner.
Because you know me and my train journeys.
Yeah, I'm the same. I need something
lot.
to do.
Yeah.
And you get a bit... So this is a nice kind of craft that you can kind of do something as you go.
Yes.
So I'm just going to tack these around the edges. It doesn't matter if it's neat at all because they're going to be whipped out again.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I couldn't tell the director in time. So sorry. I might sneeze again, so I'll try and let you know. So sorry at home. I probably just made everybody jump. Oh dear me, sorry about that.
That's okay.
So you're doing quite big tacks, actually.
Yeah, I don't. Some people like to neater, and that's fine. It's your preference. But for me, they're going to get cut off. So
anyway,
I just think, just do quickly. Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
What am I doing for Christmas?
What you're doing.
Well, I've come back home,
Yeah.
which I'm very excited about, and I think all my family are watching, so hello.
Hey, family.
And I'm going to... Tonight, I think we're having all, like, food, and then we're going to my sister's.
What type of food tonight?
My mum's making, like, sausage rolls, but, like, making them from scratch and stuff, so, yeah, looking forward to that.
Nice, yeah.
And then we're going to my sister's for Christmas dinner, and she's got 2 little boys, Oscar and Finley. Hello again. With my nan and my dad and my stepmum. And we're going to have Christmas dinner there, my brother. Yeah, I'm very looking forward to
nice,
it. Yeah.
Isn't it? Love Christmas.
Right, so I've done my first hexagon there, and it's on black, so...
That's better.
There we go. So first hexagon there, can you see it's got the straight lines? It was very simple to sew together, just tacking it on. And if you just pass me one of, actually...
These ones?
One I prepared earlier.
Ooh,
Did it big so you guys can see.
Okay.
I'm just going to show you, again, how to sew them together. Nice and easy. The thing is, for me, sewing, I don't want it to be hard work.
No.
I want quick results. Yeah, I want to enjoy it, I want quick results. And I want people to go, wow, you did that. And I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, I did. So, again, you're going to do the back to back, the reverse. You can see your badge flashing.
Oh, I know,
Look at that.
Sorry, that's my badge. It looks like the cotton reels are going for a disco.
Having a dance?
Yeah, just them.
Ooh, one's had too many.
Yeah. Love it.
Right, so we're just going to, again, do little stitches on the
Shall I
back
do
here.
some?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I think
You've prepped for me.
Perhaps I don't think I've threaded up, so there's a needle
no
there
worries.
for you.
Oh, I'm going to do some of that. Oh, I like that.
Try and sew without getting my hands in the way as well.
Oh, this is nice. All we need now is a roaring fire.
That's the words out of my mouth. Literally, that was hilarious.
We're psychically linked.
Yeah.
Oh, mulled wine. Emily said, well, do you know, I'm not actually a fan of that.
I'm not. I like mulled cider.
Is that one-sided? I've not tried one-sided.
Yeah, it's quite nice, actually.
Oh, everybody's going. No, for me, it's champagne all the way. You know me
You're a champagne
very
girl,
well.
100%.
Yeah, and in fact, actually, when we... Emily's been saying this all day, someone's doing well. No, it's just, you know, I get the stuff on offer.
In bulk.
Yes, it is real champagne.
Ooh.
Yes. I do happen to prefer that to the Prosecco variety.
Do you?
I can notice a real difference in taste. It's not me being a snob, I can taste the difference. In fact, we even did... this is a couple of years ago. We had, over the year, right, we'd all put into a little kitty.
Yeah.
And we had 9 bottles of different varieties of champagne.
Oh, I remember the story.
You do. And 1 carver, OK? And then my friend's husband, so we couldn't see anything, completely covered all of the bottles, even down to, because you know on the top when you're popping the cork you can see what brand it is. So we made sure he covered the complete brand in every single one, and it was brilliant. I'll tell you what, we were leathered though, but anyway, it's 10 bottles, right? So it was brilliant because then we made our own little score sheets, and we wrote down what each one, as in, what am I trying to say? We were trying to guess which each one was. I got which one was the carver under the blind taste test because I could tell the difference. But we were scoring which ones that we like, and each bottle was numbered, if that makes sense. So then the number, then when we opened it, it would be, it's this brand.
Yeah.
And it was interesting because I actually liked one from a local supermarket more
than
one of the expensive ones. So there you go. Anyway, sorry, we should be talking about one day special, really.
That's fine.
How are we getting on?
So I've just sewn here again. Guys don't need to be like perfect about this. You need to like just have fun and sew, because at the end of the day, it's still, as long as you're sewing it together, it's from sewing together. This is the back of your project. You're not going to see it. So I just want to show you there that it opens up, so it will join together there.
Right.
So it's starting of quite a nice blanket, I would say.
I like the size of the hexagons that you've put in. I mean, that's when you get results really quick, isn't it?
So these are in the kits as well. So these are, if you want a quick project, you need to make a blanket for someone, or someone's just had a baby or something like that. Yeah. Then these are great kind of size for making quick blankets, or a cushion or something like that. What are you doing for this Christmas, Alex?
Well, so tonight, so after this show, actually, my other half is picking me up. We are going to my mum and dad's, well, my hometown as well, obviously. We're going to check into a hotel. And then we're going to meet them and lots of other friends. There's about 14, 15 of us down at a local Thai restaurant.
Oh, lovely.
There will be champagne. My mum's already got a dish, she knows me well. And then tomorrow we're going out for Christmas lunch.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. And I was saying this is so interesting, where we're going for Christmas lunch. So do you know Sharon Curtis is now with Sizik? Yeah. Yeah. We found this out literally 2 minutes before going to air. We were just chatting. I said, oh, where'd you come from? She went, oh, a place called Bromsgrove. I'm like, that's my hometown. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's very strange.
But then, when I saw her again the other day, I told her where I was going to have the meal, and she said, I'll wave to you across the road then. No joke. Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
No way.
So, Emily said it gave her the shivers a little bit. Small world, you see.
Such a small world.
Yeah. Oh, right, I'm just going to start because I've just been chatting too much. Here we are.
This is what's lovely about this, though. It's kind of one of the ones that you can sit down, watch a bit of TV, or have your friends over, and you can do it together. There's a lot of sewing guilds out there that do quilts together and stuff like that, because it's such a sociable kind of thing as well.
Isn't it?
It is lovely. Whereas I think some crafts, it is kind of one-on-one, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Whereas I think this kind of sewing is very sociable. It's lovely.
And so for next year, do you have in the diary already your events that you've got? When does the event start again?
What, as in the road shows?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing Stitches, which is for not for consumer, so not for the public.
Oh,
so
I
that's
see.
for like shops and stuff
when
like that.
When does that happen?
It's in February.
So you only get January off?
Yeah. I wish. No, what else have we got? Oh, we've got a couple of knit and stitching shows that we've got booked in.
Yeah.
I don't think it's much actually next year. No, I think because there's some exciting things happening I'm not allowed to say.
Oh, tease.
To do with clothing.
Oh.
That's as far as I'm going to go.
Okay.
I think I'll get told off for saying that. So,
Hayley's only down the road at the moment,
so yeah. There's exciting stuff in the pipeline.
Brilliant. And what about your designs? When are you bringing some more of yours back?
I've got 3 collections in the pipeline that are going to be... You all right?
Oh, I've made a knot. You know when you get a knot in there and I can't undo it?
Just snip it off. It's only thread.
Yeah. Let's do that and then I can...
You can use my scissors.
Oh, well, I did already. Sorry. Hang on, let's see if I can save that so I don't have to... I'll tie it off.
I just also, as well, while I'm just finishing this off. I just want to show you some of the things that like our design team have done. So Heather
yes, please.
has done this beautiful table runner here.
Oh,
sorry,
that's
that's
right.
me. And all she's used is these are scraps from our scrap box of boutiques and plain poplins.
That's nice.
But look how striking that is.
That's gorgeous.
Absolutely lovely.
It's very
covered in
dramatic.
fluff.
I definitely have this piece.
Isn't it stunning?
Yeah.
It is Alex colours all the way, actually. I feel like it's been made for you. But it's just so lovely and it's so traditional. There's something like this. Imagine bringing that every year and, like, passing it down to your children, your children's children. It's just that kind of feel to it. I think it's lovely.
Do you know how long it took her to make?
I don't, actually. I'll have to ask her and put it on our Facebook page.
Okay.
Or if Heather's watching, please email in. Yeah. But,
it's beautiful,
her work
isn't
is
it?
stunning. She
What
also
else have
made
we
that
got here?
on the corner there as well.
This one?
Yeah. So just using photos. So these is like with our photo fabric. So it just goes to show that you can actually use photos within your paper piecing as well. So not just kind of plain pattern fabrics, which I think is lovely as well. Like, imagine bringing like photos of your family, and I know we print fabric and stuff for people.
Indeed.
So imagine bringing like pictures of your kids on a blanket or something like that as a memory piece for maybe their 21st or something.
And then what about this, the cushion?
The cushion. This is actually my cushion on my desk.
Oh.
I set my thing because I just love it. I think it's great. And when I did this is my first collection, and I was like, I really want just something like to keep for myself. Yeah. And this is I can't remember who did this actually. Another design team member did this for us. I just love it. I think it's so simple, but so catching as well. Imagine that on your sofa, just to add a bit of style to it. I think it's really cool.
Brilliant. And of course, is this one of the greys actually that's in the natural option of the one?
Yeah,
in the special?
it is. Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it feels really soft.
It's so good, and it like that's me sitting on that basically every day.
Yeah.
And it just wears so lovely, like
it does, doesn't it?
And it's like washes lovely, it comes up lovely because it's a nice poplin as well. It's really nice.
Oh, wonderful. How are you getting on? I'm being really slow.
I've just finished this
away.
here.
Let me just knock this off and then I can do another one.
I have given you a lot actually, haven't I?
Oh, that's all right. I'm just
Can
really
I nick
slow.
the scissors back,
God,
please?
sorry.
There we go.
I'm going to take your scissors from you. That's quick. That's good. That is nice.
And see, look, I've not been neat at all on them stitches. It really doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. That people will be shouting at me now and say it does matter, it does matter.
Well, it's
but for
your
me,
piece.
Yeah, for me, it's the back of your project. People aren't going to see it as long as it's neat at the front.
Yeah.
And you can't see your stitches, then why not?
That's the
Go crazy on the back.
Should we have a look? I was going to say the actual planners.
The plans, yeah, I've brought one over actually.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can grab a pen.
Oh, we'll get Molly to
grab me a pen,
find
Molly.
this one.
Thank you.
I guess you can get lots of inspiration online as well for different ways of paper piecing.
Needle trust.
Right.
Thank you. I was trying to be very clever there, but I don't think it worked. So, again, these are like your hexagons, and just like your hexagons on the paper. So, I'm going to start off, and I want to start doing... I'm just going to colour it in. I want to start doing...
Oh, ow. Oh, just
okay.
Oh.
I'm just going to start colouring in a hexagon. So I'm going to do a flower, but I want a flower motif going out, I think. Yeah, so then I want maybe a check here. And I just doodle, have a bit of fun with it. Me and Hayley, we don't mind if you photocopy these and use them again and again and again.
Oh, great stuff, thank you.
As long as it's easy for you guys and you guys are having fun, that's what we want you to do. We want to get people sewing, we want to get people into soft craft and having fun.
Yeah.
That's our main motive, so...
So in the One Day Special, you will get 12 assorted sheets of these planners for you to use.
So this is really...
Oh, I like that. So that's indicating the different, maybe, fabrics.
Really awful drawing there by me.
It's all good. We see what it is. Oh, I like this. So Emily's saying, would you highlight them?
Yeah, definitely. So again, go in with your colouring pencils, go in with your pens, and try and copy some of the fabrics that you may have already in your stash or stuff that you want to get. Again, with the sew book as well. So this actual template is on our sew book. So if you can organise your blanket of English paper piecing online, pick your fabric, we'll send it to you, and then you can cut it out and you're away.
That's good. Right, let's carry on sewing.
Let's carry on sewing, shall we?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm actually going to finish off this because this is something I personally want to keep and have in my flat.
Actually, it'd be quite nice if we get a chance to sort of see where and how you take out the pieces. If
Yeah,
at some
definitely.
point.
So I'll finish this.
Okay.
In fact, I could probably... Let me sew these two bits together and then I will...
No problemo.
Where's my thread? There it is.
Yeah. I tell you what, I shall leave you for a second then.
Okay.
Unless you want to come with me.
I don't mind, it's up to you.
Okay, we'll see what Emily wants. Right, so here we have some fabric for you. This is the Fat Quarter Mix-Up Bundle. Here it is, just coming onto the screen. Lovely. So this is for $9.99, and basically it's kind of like a lucky dip. So you won't know what the fat quarters will be, the actual, the designs, but it's really nice because you're getting ever such a lot for your money, and you'll be able to do lots of different projects with it. Now, it's got a £10 saving. We've taken it to $9.99, 802 682. So this is just an example of what you might get. So it's a nice little lucky dip. Okay, so this is your one-day special. Happy Christmas Eve, by the way. Maybe you're sat watching if you're joining it. What was that? Oh, Happy Christmas if you're watching in Australia. That's from our Australian director. But thank you for joining us. And maybe you're just sat relaxing now. Maybe you've got a glass of port, you've got a mince pie, something like that. Thank you very much for joining us. Okay, so we've got 4 different options of the one-day special. Now, in each option, what you get are 6 half-metre of fabric. You're also getting 100 pieces. They're assorted of your little paper templates. Oh, I'm being told purple is the most popular at the moment. So you've got all sorts of different shapes. You've got hexagons, you've got triangles. Some are large, some are small. You get 100 of those pieces. You're also getting 12 sheets, and again, these are assorted of assorted designs for you to practice on. There we go, let's move these over. I will pick these up, of course. So you've got hexagons again. And then you can draw out the design that you think you're going to do. So you're not going to make any mistakes then either. 12 sheets of these. And I'll just pop that back. And then let's look at the colour of the fabrics. This is the purple collection, obviously. So you've got your nice sort of lavender with the spots. Then we've got a slightly more grey lavender here, if you're plain. Then we go for a deep aubergine with the spots. That chocolate box purple that we all know and love. Then we've got more of a plum colour with the spots. And then right at the end here, we kind of go into a nice, maybe amethysty colour. So they will all tone really well, all those lovely shades of purple, and you get half metres of each. So 3 metres in total. That's your first option. Second option then is the natural collection. Same concept, you've got 100 of the pieces for you to sew through, and then you've also got 12 sheets of practice paper. And then the greys, you've got that nice elephant grey, there's a deeper grey, you've got your biscuity colour with the spots, almost like a vanilla, because you've got the seeds in as well, it's nice. I would maybe call that a mushroom brown or a rose brown. And then we've got a chocolate brown as well. That's your second option. Then we go on to the third option. So this is the bright option. This will really put a smile on your face, won't it? Especially in January, you know, when Christmas is done and we have that little bit of a dip and you go, whoa, well, let's have some bright colours. Again, you'll get 100 pieces of the cutouts and also your 12 sheets of practice paper. And then colour-wise, check this out. You have got the most gorgeous orange with the spots. It's lovely, isn't it? It's very zingy. And then you've got a plain in the orange, red with spots, a real pillar box red in the plain. Then we go for the yellow with the spots, and then the plain as well. 6 half metres once more. And then the last option that we've got for you is the pinks. My favourites. You've got your really nice girly pink, baby pink, dusky pink, bubblegum pink. Oh, am I doing the wrong way? Sorry, Tash, I just did that automatically. So you've got your bubblegum pink, beautiful, I would call that magenta. And then our nice, I don't know, rose madder, pink. Oh, I was trying to be flash, rose madder, but Emily just wants pink, pink. OK. £24.99 for each of the options. Now, you've got a £10 saving for your one-day special. 302092 is your item number. So this is everything that you're getting. Once more, it's 100 sheets of the cutouts, 100 pieces. You get 12 sheets of the practice paper, and you choose which colour option that you would like. 01733 60 2000 is the number to call, or you can check out online at hochanda.com. Now, this is brushed cotton. So...
This is not just any cotton.
What is brushed cotton? Do you know how to describe it?
Yeah, so it's kind of like... You know your PJs?
Yeah.
Your traditional PJs that are comfy and this time of year and you want to get snuggle. That is brushed cotton.
Oh, no.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's like nice and cosy and warming.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. So we've got different colourways that you can see. They're all under the same item number. How much are we getting?
I think you're getting a metre.
Yeah, metre. Yeah, we just had that confirmed.
Metre, yeah.
OK, so look at these colourways. I mean, they're so smart, aren't they? I also think this would make a really nice sort of winter shirt.
100%, like the kind of the jumbalak.
Lumberjack.
Lumberjack. Oh my God.
It's because it might only be 6 o'clock, but we've been here a long time. Right. Lumberjack shirts, I can totally see that. That's kind of, I think, what must have popped into my head.
And then a female lumberjack. Lumberjack?
Yes.
I've done it again.
Saying it all backwards.
My teeth back in.
So you've got the black and the red option, obviously, as you can see. So next one is kind of like, it's the pink and your black. That's gorgeous. They're all slightly different, aren't they, in terms of the check and the design. Now, I'm loving this one. This is your navy and pink with the heart.
So cute,
Look,
isn't
can you see the hearts? Oh,
so cute.
It's beautiful.
Excuse me.
And then next up, red and white.
Yeah, that's... Oh, I love this. It's that kind of traditional tartan check.
Isn't it?
Yeah, really
That's
like
beautiful. Oh, I'd like this just as a nice, you know, little blanket, to be honest.
Yeah, really cute,
oh, lovely. And then we've got navy and white.
Maybe that's the back of that.
Oh, that's a nice idea, because they do work really, really well together.
Complement each other, don't they?
Yeah. Then next up we can see we've got the grey and red check.
And can I just show you, this again is another project that I'm doing as a typical crafter.
Loads on the go.
Loads on the go. I've used that.
That works really well. Oh, and I love it with the... Remind me her name.
She doesn't have a name, actually.
Does she not?
No, she's part of the time travelling collection. They don't have names.
Oh, we'll have to name them.
Maybe Alex.
Yeah. I do love my steampunk.
Yeah, there we go. This is Alex now.
OK, yay!
Alex. So again, using the different textures within the cotton poplins, if you run your hands down that, you can feel all the different textures.
Yeah.
So imagine that as a texture piece for like a young kid that kind of needs that sense in fabrics and stuff. It's really good.
Because it's so nice. It's not just to look at, it's tactile as well.
Definitely.
This one, so we've got the grey and the red. That's really nice. That's very smart. I think that's very classy.
Imagine that as a lining or something, or the backing of a waistcoat.
Oh. I'm totally seeing all these things. You know, you're now going to have to make them all.
OK.
OK. I love that you were... Yeah, fine.
Or a Scotty dog's coat. I can see a Scotty dog in that.
Oh, that would be a very classy
really
Scotty dog. All the other Scotty dogs would be jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then on the mannequin, we've got the black and the white.
Again, I think some people are scared to use this as dress fabric because they're like, oh, it's pyjama fabric or it's quilting fabric. But imagine a dress in that, how cosy you're going to feel and stuff.
It would be. And I like what you've done, actually, because then you can see how well it drapes.
Yeah, it drapes beautifully. Again, with the polo neck underneath that and stuff to keep nice and warm.
Yeah.
Lovely. Great.
Oh, marvellous. So for each option, then, it's just £9.99. Beautiful. Item number is 100918. OK, we've got some things for you to add to your basket, some more things. Let's have a little look. This is the potluck. Details just coming onto the screen. So you're getting 450 grams of fabric, just £9.99, so you've got a £5 saving on this, 677086. And again, just to reiterate, it's potluck what designs you're going to get, but it's quite nice. It's like surprising yourself. Yeah, it's like a Christmas present to yourself. See, I wish Christmas lasted longer.
I think we should do it over the 12 days.
Yeah.
Maybe give a gift every day.
Well, that's a nice
and
idea.
do over 12 days. I think it'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yes.
And then have Christmas dinner on Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day, because there's always, you know, so much build-up to the event, and then you blink and it's gone.
And you're like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely over 12 days. I think the 12 days of Christmas.
Like it.
Right,
Right, where have we got
so you
to
asked
then?
to see me remove one of these.
Yeah.
So I've quickly just sewn these together while you were talking.
So you've got to make sure that it's totally surrounded, haven't you?
Yeah, so basically it's like a flower.
Yeah.
And that's the... is it pollen? What's the bit in the middle of the flower?
Just the centre bit.
The centre bit of the flower. Too complicated for this, Domino. So I'm just going to, again, snip all the backs out. And you'll just start to see, I can just pull these open, like so, and they're just starting to come out. Really nice and easy. Done.
And can we see, look at this, how sturdy this is.
Again,
so you'll be able to
use that again.
it.
Yeah.
Good weight.
It's a good paperweight in there. It's not... Again, we want things to be easy for you guys. We don't want it to be complicated and hard work and stuff. So, yeah, go for it.
So for anybody who's maybe just joining us, because we're over halfway through the show now, I think.
Oh, my God.
Should we start from the very beginning for anybody who is...
That's a very good place to
start. Yeah. I'm sure that must be on over Christmas, that particular film. Yeah, for how we start with, you know, English paper piecing. Yeah.
OK, so to start off with, we get given... a piece of paper. Piece of paper. It's easy for me to say today. And I'm going to use some of my scrap fabrics that I've got on the side here. Look at... I'm such a crafter. Look at... It's so bad. Don't look at the side there.
OK.
Again, I'm going to go with black because I wanted to continue on with my project.
Yeah, but black is your favourite colour.
No comment.
It is.
Hides a multiple sins, Alex.
So you just... cutting around roughly?
Yeah, roughly cutting around the edges. Again, stuff like this. Did you see Hayley do the soap roggy, where she just sewed the scraps on?
Did I? I
Over
don't
the
know
things?
if I did. No.
I'd keep that for that. I wouldn't throw that away.
I see. Right.
And then I'm going to get my needle with no fingernails at all, so I've cut them all off with a knife.
Did you?
And then again, I'm just going to fold round. Again, no accuracy at all. I'm just going to tack this on all the way around.
Because they're going to get cut off anyway. So it's
going to get cut off anyway, yeah, it doesn't matter. And if you did want to go in afterwards and make sure that these were neater, by all means you can go around and do that afterwards, that's fine.
You do yours really quick.
I think it's just...
It's practice.
Yeah, practice makes perfect, always.
I'm making myself chuckle here because I remember Hayley telling me, I don't know whether it's because... I mean, I haven't done any for a while, but because cross-stitch, as you know, that's where I started.
Okay, yeah.
So when I do my stitches, I start to get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And Hayley used to say, Alex, you really don't need to go that tight, but I can't help it. Do you want to see? Look how tight I'm doing it. Yeah, it's... Oh, can you see?
We've not had the tongue yet, though, have we?
Not yet.
The concentration tongue.
Concentration tongue, no.
This is secretly what I gave Alex some to do.
Yeah, oh, I see. It was a plot. It was a ploy. No, don't keep a camera ready, they're saying. I've had directors do that before, and I haven't realised. And suddenly I've looked at the monitor,
slowly.
and they're zooming in. Take the camera away. I'll tell you what, we've had such a naughty day today. You didn't see the show with Hayley, did you?
No, I was literally just got in the building as I think it was finishing towards the end.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it was an interesting one, and we were actually saying, oh, I'm sure the big bosses won't be watching. Not only were they watching, they came into the building and into the gallery while we were on air, and yeah, we were in trouble. No, we weren't actually, luckily, but yeah. It's only because it's Christmas Eve, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Tis the season to be jolly.
So, you've added another piece now?
Yeah, so again, I'm just joining these together, not like going too much into detail. This is something that I want to throw together quickly, but then enjoy as well.
Yeah.
So, and again, if you did want to take your time, if you do want to go over the top and add different stitches on the top and different motifs and stuff, go for it. The flower foot would look amazing on top of this as well.
Flowerfoot?
We brought it to you guys before.
See, oh, I wasn't in.
No. And you can make flowers like something that you do with pens and you put in the middle.
I know what you're talking about. That game we all had when we were kids.
You can now do on a sewing machine, and we brought it to you guys.
Are you bringing it back?
We are bringing it back, yes. Yeah, because you guys loved it, so that's what we thought. We'd bring that back for you guys.
Wonderful.
But imagine that, again, making your own flowers on top of stuff like this. And you can see that Heather's gone on top and do some free motion embroidery on top of there with the stars and stuff.
Yeah.
So just adding that kind of different textures. Traditional quilters would go over the top and do some free motion embroidery on top, but they would do it in matching threads, so you wouldn't see it. Again, you can do whatever you like. I think you're the designer, you're the creator. I think there's no rules. Well, there is rules, but...
Throw them out the window.
Yeah, rules are there to be broken.
Yeah. Well, we certainly broke them today. Oh, right, so I've done one piece, and then I think I'm going to go... Oh, actually, I wish I'd have put that in the middle.
Show you, this is all behind me, so you probably can't see. This is
yes, please.
a big version of what Alex is doing.
Oh, that's lovely. I love the fabric.
So this is the fabric designed after my sister, actually, Emily. It's called Emily Rose.
Yeah.
And it's just like an English kind of garden. It's on our website, actually.
Okay.
But this is done with a big hexagon, so you're doing it with, I think it's
ones.
two sizes, like the two next sizes down. But this is just how quick you can make. So, like, imagine making a draft excluder.
Yes.
Or something like that, just throwing it together. And it's just something different. And people are going to say to you, oh, where'd you get that from? And you're like, I made it.
Fab, I really like that.
Yeah,
it's so
nice, isn't it?
We've got other things around. I was just looking around.
There's a massive blanket that I was trying to get to stay up, but it just wouldn't stay up because the design team have made this wonderful blanket, and it's so cool.
We want to see. Okay, I think Molly's going to have it.
Has Molly got it?
Yeah, that would be great.
That's the one, Molly, yeah. And it's not. I've not had time to back it yet. This is very big. So these guys all got given bits of our fabric.
Oh, my word! Wow, 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 wow. Are we all right to stand up?
Standing up.
Okay. How big? So who's been... Oh, my goodness, there's even a bird on there.
3D bird. The detailing, there's some tape on here because I tried to put it up and it just wouldn't stay up.
Oh. So you said lots of people have been doing this?
So, yeah, there was 11 ladies that did this.
Oh, this is awesome! And look at all these different fabrics. And look what lots of people have done. They've added embellishments.
Added different embellishments, added beading. There's a really fun one up here with the octopuses, and they've made like a lady octopus with frillies, one with glasses
get a shot
on.
Of this. That's hilarious. Bit of free motion on that. Is
and
that all
beads? Beading. Like the time and effort that these people have put into this is fantastic. But the fact that you can do this as a group. We sent these off, and people could send them back, and I sewed them all together. But how everyone had done different things is just great, isn't it?
I love it. Sorry, I'm just looking at all the detail. Goodness me. This one's done had a bit of bubble quilting. Yeah. This one's got all the beads on. Look at the bird sewn over there.
3D bird.
Oh, I love the eyes. Eyes in the skulls. Eyes in the skulls. That's fab.
It's just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And when it came, I was like, oh.
It's amazing.
And there's I think it's Heather did this as well.
There's a watch on there.
Yeah, a full-on clock on the clock fabric.
This is awesome. Oh my word! I'm so glad you mentioned this.
Yeah. Well, I tried to get it up in the back, but it just wouldn't stay
it's too
up.
heavy.
Yeah, it's very heavy. But it's stunning. Yeah.
So wonderful. Oh right, carefully do that because that's people's work.
Yeah, definitely. Just roll it up nicely.
Yeah. Okay, and we'll hand that back.
Back to moulds.
Okay.
There we go.
Back to moulds. Right, there we are. Pop that there, and thank you very much. Lovely. So if you want to go for your one-day special, you have 4 different options of the colours. You can go for the pinks. Each one you get 6 half metres of the different colours. You can go for the pinks, the purples, the brights or the naturals, and in each one you'll get 100 assorted shapes and sizes of the actual paper pieces, and you'll also get 12 of the practice sheets so you can make the designs that you would like. And you said you don't mind if everybody photocopies them.
Because some people might want to use it more than once. I mean, like we say, these are so durable that you're going to use them more than once, the actual paper pieces, so go for it.
Yeah.
I just want to show, actually, I know I've been doing just hexagons, so I just want to show you some of the bits that you're going to get in there. So you're going to get some squares, but you're going to get some triangles as well that match the square. So you can you see there? Where's 3? There we go. So if you did want to do kind of something a bit more different to the kind of traditional hexagons, you can do. And I'm just going to show you how I've done that, and then we'll sew them together, and I'll show you kind of how you can start building up a quilt. Again, 2 triangles, already put them on fabric and stuff there. Nice and easy, and I'm just going to plonk them together.
Plonk. That technical term.
So technical. And then just sew them together as per usual, like we've been doing. it's just it's one of these things that you can just do. No, well, you can catch, so you can, things as well, like Emily's just said, can you go through the paper? And it doesn't matter, like, because
If
when
you
you
do
do,
accidentally
if you do,
catch.
because it kind of, it pulls away, but you can still use the papers afterwards.
Yeah.
So it kind of the tearaway paper you can get, and it got like the rigid edge. It kind of does that, but it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, what you're aiming to do is just catch the last few
Bits of the
literally
threads,
but yeah. They're very durable pieces of paper that they've been put in. See now, Natasha, our director's just said, I could do this. Yes, you can. It's a great place to start.
I'll leave you some, Natasha.
Oh, that's nice. To do for Christmas Day.
Yeah. I'm expecting to see a massive project when I come back next.
No, one as big as the one we've just seen.
Yeah. And, we went to the Festival of Quilts.
Yeah.
And some, like,
the quilts,
this is how people start. They just play and they have fun. But some of the quilts there, absolutely breathtaking.
Don't they have the sort of a massive, because I've never been, a massive wall of them all?
So it's like a massive museum, basically.
Wow, yeah.
Of these quilts that have been sometimes taken up to 5 years to do. And some of these ladies and gentlemen are absolutely talented. They're just fantastic. But like everyone, they've had to start off somewhere.
Yeah.
So again, if you want to have a go at English paper piecing or test a patch, and you'll be like, and you've seen those quilts, they've had to start somewhere. So just go for it.
Well, it's like with any craft. I mean, you remember, because we were both here from the start, and you know, I had no idea about dyes, about any of that.
100%.
And now look at us, we're hooked and broke. From spending so much on lovely crafty goodies.
I love the fact that I can go home and I'm like, I need to get some, like if I'm making a wedding card for my friend, and I was like, I need some 3D glue gel and I need some embossing powder, and my friend's going,
What on earth are you talking about?
What?
Do you know, I had a little video put together of just some of, little outtakes and things like that. But it's very interesting when you do now meet a non-crafter, and there was a section where I said something like, I was with John Lockwood, and we were doing Ali Pali, that's what it was. And he said, I've forgotten my pokey tool. And I said, you can borrow Leonie's. But the guy doing the video stopped and went, pokey tool? It is true though, you don't know.
No.
Like, that's a weird word, isn't it? You think you're winding somebody up, don't you?
It is. It's so funny.
Oh, sorry, we're just chilling out.
I know,
now,
this is what happens though. You'll find yourself that you just kind of relax.
Yeah.
And it's so lovely.
Because this is also something that you really don't have to, there's not too much concentration because it's quite methodical.
No.
And it's, like you said, it's very sociable, but it means you can chill out with the telly on in the background, but you can still take note of it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's very nice indeed.
I literally feel like I'm sitting in my front room right now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gone. I'm so relaxed.
Yeah.
And some people...
Oh, I've unthreaded.
It's not hand sewn, it's not for them, so that's fair enough. You can do this on machine as well.
Can you?
Yeah. I know Sixpenny Memories actually do a lot of
okay.
their English paper piecing on machine and stuff, so yeah, definitely.
I guess you get to see them at all the shows, don't you? Not just here.
Them two ladies.
Yeah.
Cracking. Absolute cracking.
I know, because you're up north, very near there.
Yeah, very near them, yeah.
We had a very nice night out in Newcastle, didn't we?
We did, and they took us to some amazing places. Even like I've lived there for a year now, and they took us to some like places that I've not even thought of going, and it was so good. So
basically, what we did is we organised a nice little crafty trip up to Newcastle, and we saw Chloe and obviously Hayley and your good self, and Debbie and Kim from Sixpenny Memories. And they took us to, like I said, amazing places, but this one place. It was a proper, like, speakeasy. And so you go down these steps.
It was a restaurant, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then you go down underneath, and there's a sign on the door that says toilets. So you think, that must be the loo. And you have to knock. And then when they open, it's a proper underground bar in there.
It was so good.
It was so amazing. Good. And they would make cocktails to whatever you fancied, whatever your taste buds were.
Yeah. Yeah,
it was
really good.
Fabulous.
Do you know, I can't even. I'm gonna have to contact them because I couldn't remember where it is.
No, I know.
No, it was so secret and so just unusual. I loved it.
It was very, very good. Anyway, I suppose that we better talk one day special. We haven't got too long left. what are we doing? We're going through it again, are we? Okay, just so you can see the colour options. Here's your one-day special option number 1. This is the set of pinks, so you'll see that they're all different tones of pink. 3 of them have got the spots on and 3 of them are plain, and they're all half metres, so you'll get 3 metres in total. You get 100 pieces of the actual paper pieces themselves in assorted shapes and sizes, plus you're getting 12 of the practice sheets, so you can draw your designs on before you actually start. So you just saw the purple there. This one is the brights, and then last but not least, you've also got the naturals. Now, most popular is the purple. Oh. Good choice. £24.99. OK, 30% of the purple is gone. £24.99, £10 saving, 302092. You've still got time if you want to send in any of your projects.
We don't get to see enough of them, so I just hit my mic. Yeah, we literally don't get to see enough of you guys' stuff, and I love all this fabric gets sent out, and then we're like, what's it? I know it goes in a lot of your guys' drawers. Oh. Do you know what I mean? The stash. The stash. And you just leave it and forget about it, because I do exactly the same. But if you have made any projects and stuff,
I'd love to see Mr. and Mrs. Strange. Yeah.
I need to send... we'll put some photos up of someone that sent us these 2 framed Mr. and Mrs... I think it was Mrs. Splat, which is Lady with the Octopus Legs.
Oh, was that her name? Right.
And she's gone all over them with pearl beads and stuff, and it looks incredible. And then Mrs. Jones, and with the angel wings, and she's actually put feathers in the angel wings and then gone in, and it just
that sounds amazing.
Absolutely, something that should be in like a museum. Yeah. It looks stunning, and she spent so much time on them. She said, "Oh, I know they're for you to keep," and I was like, "Oh, God!" So they sit above my desk. Yeah, they're beautiful.
And so, how's Big Neil in the office? I haven't seen him.
Oh, he's good. Yeah, he's really good. I think he's been looking... He's got 2 girls, young girls, who's been looking forward to Christmas and stuff, and with his family, yeah. I think everyone's been looking forward to Christmas. I think just that kind of spending time with your family, and I think it's the first time, because I've moved away. I mean, I was away last year, but been away properly this time. I was saying before the show, I was like, I got a little bit emotional on the train down here, because I got really excited. Yeah. And just because I've got kids in the family this year as well, and just to see all their faces and stuff light up, it's just wonderful. I love it.
Aww. Having said that, though, even if you don't get to see family this year, because one year, it's the only time I've ever missed it, but one year I was working away on a cruise ship. Yeah. But do you know what was really nice is the whole cast came together, because obviously... Yeah. We didn't, because everybody's the same, on the same boat. Yes, Emily, yes, that was very good.
That was very quick.
And it was really nice, and we went out, we were in, now I never pronounce this correctly, but we were in Nassau, yeah, in the Bahamas, and, or the Caribbean, whatever. So, it was so nice, because we went out to a restaurant, and it was just fabulous. It was just, we all stuck together.
That sounds so lovely.
Yeah, it was nice. We were all a big family.
I think that's what Christmas does. It brings people together, and I love it. It's one of my favourite time of the year.
Yes. 5.5 minutes.
So I'm just going to show you, because I don't know if we've got time, what this is going to look like once it's sewn together.
Oh, I like that.
Can you see that?
Yeah. That's very nice. I love your colours that you've chosen as well.
Again, so these are actually in the brights, so that's part of the brights there, and the spots. So just using, like, these were scraps that I found in the salvage bin at work, and you could just kind of just go crazy, and just find bits, never throw scrap bits of fabric away.
No,
you never know when you're going to need them, 100%.
I'm going to show these samples again.
Okay.
Let me show you these. So, who did you say did this one?
Heather.
Heather.
Yeah.
How many people, do you know how many people are on the design team?
I think we've got 9 now. Yeah. A couple had to leave, unfortunately, but yeah, 9, and they just some of their stuff I come in and think I've not even thought about doing that with like the fabric, and you just think, oh my God, it wasn't designed for that, but wow, it should have been designed for that. It's just, they're so clever.
I love the batiks, and actually, if you're loving this fabric, I'm sure we've got the batiks on the website.
I'm sure we have.
Oh, in fact, we've got it on the show. Oh, OK, Emily's just spotted them. Are we going to show them? All right, we'll put the details on screen. These are I love the way that Hayley describes these batiks, because she's talking about, because they've got so many different shades of the colour, they're the types of fabrics that you will match with anything.
Blending fabrics and stuff. I don't think I've got any fabrics that will say like with the flowers there, it blends. So sometimes, like when you've got fabrics that you struggle so hard, and this is the most thing we get so often.
Yeah.
That people struggle to match the fabrics, whereas with a batik, it just is one of them go-to quick easies that you can just right. It's definitely got that shade in there somewhere, and we can work with that. So definitely.
Beautiful. I'll tell you what, we can show you the colour options here. Here's the first one. So this one's we've called it the Brights, lovely, warm, fiery tones. Then we've got the purples. Then we've got the dark. Oh, is that the dark or is that the... Hang on,
That's
is
the
that one the dark? Yeah.
That's natural.
Natural. Thanking you.
That's the darks, yeah.
There you go, those darks. And... all the blues and the greens, they're fabulous. I love them because you can even use the reverse, can't you?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I think Heather's backed this.
She's done a lovely job on that.
But even so, I know the purples have been quite popular, but the purples in the batiks and stuff like that would complement the purples that you're going to get in the kit already, and it would just look so lovely together. Oh, and again, if you've bought this stuff, please send us photos and we'll show it later on in the year and stuff because we love to do that.
Oh, I was going to show more. I was just carrying on.
Sorry.
Here's the,
it's so addictive, isn't it? Sorry.
No, you can carry on if you like. Carry on, fine. So this is actually Lewis's cushion. Just the flower in the centre with the hexagons just really makes it work.
It's so simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
I will put on Facebook who did this. I think it was Karen, but forgive me if it wasn't. And it was just something that I thought was lovely. It's so simple and it's so effective, and I love it.
And then the next one that we've got is...
this is Heather again.
Another little throw. Oh, she does back them beautifully as well.
Yeah, and like, there's samples that I need to just pinch from the sample room because they're just so beautiful. Like, they fit in everyone's house so lovely. She's so clever.
They look lovely in the browns.
Yeah, they do, don't they? And again, like we said it before, so you can use photo images, obviously, because we print fabric now, so you can send us your photos and you can put them into quilts and have them as memory quilts. There's a film, actually, where she does a quilt and a blanket.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the film's called, actually. And she makes a wizard cape for one of the sons and a blanket for the other sons, but she uses photos of their time together and puts them within the English paper piecing. And I think that's something that you're going to pass down and you're going to keep and you're going to treasure. That's what I just love about this style of soft craft. It's just beautiful. And it's old-fashioned.
It is.
Yeah, I love it.
It is very nice. Well, we are fast approaching the end of the show. Can't believe it. How much is that? 1 minute 15? All right, again, I'll just quickly mention, because this is the One Day Special, I ought to do it. We have got 4 different colour options for you to choose from. In each option, you will get 100 assorted pieces of your card, which you can use again and again and again because they are really, really sturdy. And they're all different sizes. You've got triangles, you've got hexagons. You're getting, thanks, darling, you're getting 12 practice sheets. They are assorted as well. So some have got hexagons, some have got triangles, etc., etc. And then you just choose which colourway that you want. You can either go for the pink, the purple, the bright or the natural. And in each one you have got 6 half meters, and they're all different tones, but in that colour way, if you know what I mean. Nicely. So they're just £24.99 for each option. If you decide to go for more than one option, it's just 1p&p because it's one item number, which is 302092. All you need to do then is give us a call, 01733602000, or check out on the website at hochanda.com and have a fabulous Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Right, we'll see you soon. Coming up next, we've got the Indigo Blue Big Save, followed by Craft Yourself Silly One Day Special, and then we're adding some sparkle. Also, don't forget Crafting Market Sky 676, and we've got festivities with Love Craft. Merry Christmas!
Hi, I'm Lucy from Sweet Poppy Stencils, the Craft Station Limited. We're a craft retailer and we specialise in stainless steel stencils. Our stencils